Answer, roll.
Your dark spectacled friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that this strategy will have the opposite of the intended effect and precipitate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this?
I think you're shrewd to have recognized this ploy of sabotage, and you've earned my compliments.
Ah, see, it is working already.
What is?
I've listened to his advice and have resolved to modify the approach slightly. I know what I have to do. What we have to do, really.
What's that?
Remember the first time we spoke?
Yes, but you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. We'll graciously omit my embarrassing skepticism, however.
The first time you spoke to me was the second time I spoke to you.
This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either.
This is your second conversation with me, but is my seventh with you.
And when exactly does your maiden encounter take place?
That's next time.
So, to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 equals 2, then the sequence would be 1 equals 2, 2 equals 7, 3 equals 1, and 4 equals...
Yes, and the rest of the sequence is simply 4 equals 3, 5 equals 4, 6 equals 5, 7 equals 6. Unless my future self stowed another conversation in between one of those, which is entirely possible. But I don't want to think about that.
Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, you're sparing troll intellects, etc., etc.?
See, that is what I mean, Rose. You are not as dumb of a girl as I was initially led to believe.
You mean, based on the first impression I am apparently about to make in our next conversation?
Yes.
What could I possibly say that will leave such an imprint?
That is why I've contacted you now. I will send you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log.
I guess being forced to cooperate with a stable time loop is the only plausible explanation for my remarks.
Yes, and then I found it sort of curious that during my next conversation with you, your various mental endowments and wherewithals were not as they seemed. I suspected the stratagem might be a counter-trolling measure, but then was not so sure, and further examination grew warrant.
And what if my countermeasure is to choose not to transcribe this dialogue accurately in the future first place?
But see, I have edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for now, but you will discover once you type it. So you are destined to edit it no matter what, and what you submit will be what I once read regardless.
Unless I decide to copy it word for word.
Yes, unless I lied about editing it in the first place. Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have precisely engineered the nature of your transgression.
So your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words into my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitability, and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert the transcription?
Yes.
While being perfectly upfront about it?
Yes, I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me.
I'll admit, it's a more advanced tactic than I gave you credit for.
Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip pinching your larynx has already begun to supply my purpose with fruit. The chilly frost shimmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw.
Mixed metaphor aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing when they're doing it. Like when stalking an emperor to assassinate him, or befriend him, but that's fine. I guess the only pointless question we haven't exhausted is, why? Why the convoluted artifice?
Dave raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you your side of the conversation, I have you at the disadvantage in your view, and you will seek to reclaim higher ground in successive conversations. 4 equals 3 and 5 equals 4 and such. Your demeanor will be terse if not saturated with disdain, and it will cause me to be confused and question your motivation. But now I know your motivation because I am supplying it here and now. They will be simple acts of friendly human retaliation.
So you're not only rigging the first impression I make on you, but orchestrating my revenge for the rigging as well?
Yes. It seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities.
That's an interesting take on it. But now I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's too complicated.
I don't understand. Who better to coordinate such events than the Knight of Time?
You're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro. You can admit it.
I'm hoping to 8 equals 8. Ideally... Wait, I'm hopping to 8 equals 8. Ideally, you will have long since discarded this train of thought.
Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to my dead cat. Oh, we get to see.
That's me.
That's right.
Answer troll.
Boy, oh boy.
What's going on here?
Okay, my bromo sapien, are you ready to get some straight and flat down broadside school fed up the bone gulch by a dope smack tricked out smother fudge troll?
Don't care.
Okay, let me organize my notes here. Okay. Turn on some strict beats, maybe it'll help to listen to them while I destroy you. Oh, when the policeman busts me and pops the trunk, he'll all surprised to find toting sick Billy woes. Whose goose is that he asked while he stops the thunk about it and just says that it's Dave, you silly goose. But the man says, goose, where? Let me see your hands. And I say, shit, sorry, I don't know what it was. Honka Tucker band, what? Oh, wow, okay. I'm getting off the point, which was about this hot mess Dave that you got landed in. Like the cop I mentioned, but instead of your badge and your gun, it's your ass that is handed in and then got handed back to you. Because that's how humans get served. And guys like you deserve to understand that it's a circle and horns in your butt that got branded in. Before I gave your ass back to you, I did that, is what I mean. But I mean, getting back to the point, or maybe two actually. The first is you suck, and the second is how smacked you fully. Oh yeah, that rhymes so ill. But no, just joking. Just see, how can I put this tactfully? I mean, the points on the horns on my head coming through traffic, aim target on your shirt that is red.
Okay.
We're about to get mad pornographic. I mean, sort of like a graphic crime scene, not like anything sexual or, whoa, never mind. Okay, getting back to the actual tactical, vernacular smack or tactical, I'm forcing you to be licking and liking, grab my horns and starting kicking like you're riding a Viking. Because I'm your bully and you're not in charge. You think I'm in charge, but you're not in charge. I'm in charge because I'm in charging in. You're going to chant and stop, breaking your plates and stuff, which I don't really know what the plates are supposed to represent, but fuck. It's just that you think you are the cock of the walls, hot shit. But when in fact you're not. More like you're something that rhymes with the cock of the walls, hot shit. But it's so much worse than the cock shit. So given that, let me be the first to say that you act like you're gold from Prospit when you're really cold shit flush from dessert. Oh. Is that me?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
just started some sick fires, bro.
Damn.
He's so smug.
Yeah,
Hope
he's
Dave
so
had
proud of
advice for that.
himself.
Oh boy. Take shortcut.
Oh, there it goes.
Reunite with your loving wife and daughter.
What?
Give dear sweet Casey the bunny.
I got a present for you, Casey. It's a little dirty. A little rough around the edges.
Oh boy. Oh, not the con.
Let's go!
Oh god. This
is why I'm here.
my favorite movie.
Audio jungle.
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 Audio
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
Oh no.
Jungle audio.
Jungle.
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
Audio.
Audio jungle. Audio jungle.
Oh, he's saying words.
Cage.
Audio.
Audio
Audio
jungle.
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 Audio jungle.
Jungle.
He's got a present for
Oh
you.
no, not the bunny.
He's got a
Not
present
ready.
for you. Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
Jingles.
Dirty.
It's a little
Audio
dirty.
jungle.
Audio jungle.
Just like your ex-con dad.
With a heart of gold. With a heart of gold.
Oh god.
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
She looks so unsure.
Audio jungle.
I'm looking at the bunny like, what is this shit?
Audio jungle.
She looks so scared.
Yeah, right.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
She looks so conflicted.
Oh my god, is that Cock Cusack? I forgot he's in it.
Cusack jumps.
Oh god.
Wow.
Good.
So that's literally happening with these.
Surrender to overwhelming emotions. Answer CG.
John! What the wet bag of human horse shit to the face do you think you're doing? Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we record this already?
Yeah, well, I'll do it again.
Okay. Oh my lord! No wonder you losers all fuck up this game so bad.
What? I'm just acting out a scene from an awesome movie and having some fun. What's wrong with that?
What kind of crappy Earth movie is this? Stupid rabbit asshole screws the pooch?
No, it's about these criminals on a runway plane, and they've got to be stopped by Nick Cage and John Cusack together as a team.
Oh. Okay, that actually sounds pretty good, I guess.
It is sweet. So sweet, you would probably like it.
I've heard of John Cusack, I think. Wasn't he in Serendipity? That was pretty great for a human flick.
Oh man, that sucks so bad.
Okay, I don't see how you're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from me, from my olive branch, like I'm wiggling a gnarled tree monster's dick in your direction.
Don't you have alien movies from your alien planet?
Yeah, of course! We have tons of movies, and they are infinitely superior to your primitive, cinematic Neanderthalism.
Okay, so what is a really good one?
You'll probably laugh if I tell you the name of one.
Well, I already laughed when you said the name of one of ours, so who cares?
Okay, fine. One that is amazing and is a classic is wherein numerous vigilantes confront peril. One of them betrays the others, parentheses, but it turns out to be part of the plan all along, close parentheses. Several attractive female leads provoke romantic tension. 4 major characters wear unusual hats. 1 holds plot-critical secret. 47 on-screen explosions, 1 resulting in demise of a key adversary. 6 to 20 lines that could be construed as humorous.
Wait, this is the title?
It goes on. They tend to be more literal and informative than your titles.
How do you even say them in casual conversation?
Well, you don't, obviously. It's like someone says, hey guys, why don't we go see a movie? And then everyone just ends up there, watching it. Not saying it. That's dumb. John, try to think outside your minuscule cultural bubble for a change.
Okay, I just think it's still cumbersome and completely illogical.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start running out of movie titles after racking up thousands of years of film history. You know, I think your civilization just didn't mature enough or something before letting this Earth, the Arabian you call a genie out of the bottle. Must explain why it spreads such a miserable crop of players instead of basically gods like us.
Well, I've got one of your godly players helping me out now, so we can't be in such bad shape.
What are you talking about?
GC gave me a map and showed me a shortcut.
What the hell is she doing? This isn't what we talked about doing at all. Hold on, let me ask her about this.
Okay.
Okay. Now she's just over there giggling at me like an imbecile. What are you two up to? Why are you in cahoots now? Ow! Fuck! Okay, she just walked over and punched me and said it was from you.
Sorry, I guess?
I told her to stop these shenanigans, but it seems like whatever she was doing with you, she already did a while ago. From my perspective, at least.
I don't know why you guys are doing this to yourselves. All this time jackassery, it's giving me a headache.
Okay, if you talk to her again where she tries hatching more plans, give her a message into the past for me.
Okay.
Tell her to polish my heaving bone bulge and set a table for fucking 2 on it. It's for our candlelight hate date.
I like how you guys have basically resorted to trolling each other through us.
Fuck you!
Oh, did you talk to Jade yet?
Jade? What? Why would I want to talk to her?
That's what you said you wanted to do last time you talked to me. I don't know.
Oh, damn it! Are you sure?
Yeah, you told me, dude. Want me to pace the conversation?
No, God, no. I hate it when we start going down that road. Okay, this is going to require further investigation. I've got to go.
Okay, but next time you talk to me, you might want to tell me to calm down first so I don't just block you. Back then, I don't really want to hear from you.
Okay, I'll do that.
Later. Answer GC.
Thank you for the follow, Cadus. And yeah, that's check these.
Hello.
John, stop hugging those salamanders and being so stupidly adorable. We are on a strict cheating timetable here. Wait, who are you talking to now? Is it one of us? Is it me?
It was Casino.
I bet he's confused and grumpy.
Yeah, sorta. He has no idea what you're doing.
I hear him over there banging on those keys. I think this whole thing is just a way to vent some frustration. He has no purpose yet. Not like you and me, John.
Oh, he said to give you a message.
Oh?
He wants you to touch his bone lump or something.
What?
And he's pretty much basically in love with you.
Wait, did he actually say that? In confidence?
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty much.
Can you copy exactly what he said?
Oh no, we're not going down that road. Besides, it was a private conversation among private gentlemen colleagues. Also, you're going to punch him.
I am. When?
I guess in your future, but in your pretty soon future, I think. It's when he says stuff to you and then you laugh at him.
But I'm always laughing at him. How will I know?
Also, he says you said it's from me.
From you? Do you want me to punch him, John?
I don't care. I'm just the timey-wimey messenger here.
I'm sure many highly justifiable and well-deserved punches will be thrown in due time. But let's stick to the game plan for now. John, take a look at where the shortcut took you. Turn around.
Turn around. Oh, wow. Oh, what's that?
It's your denizen's palace.
My denizen?
Every planet has a denizen that lives deep underground, sleeping and guarding a huge grist hoard.
Okay.
The way down to its lair is through the palace.
So you want me to go down there and kill him? Won't that be, kinda hard?
Ordinarily, you'd have absolutely no chance at your meager level, but you have an advantage.
Oh?
Usually how it's supposed to go is, over the course of your quest, you'll wake the denizen, and then finally go through the 7th gate, which is the only way into the palace. Then you go down and fight the denizen and kill it, releasing the horde.
So what's my advantage?
You won't bother waking it. We'll skip right to the 7th gate, find its lair, and kill it in its sleep.
Okay. What's the point of releasing the grist horde? Is it just so I can make tons more sweet loot?
No way. The horde contains so much more grist than you could ever use in alchemitor. I mean, you could, I guess, but that's not the point. It's for the ultimate alchemy.
What's the ultimate alchemy?
It's nothing for you to worry about now. See that gate over by the broken bridge? Go check it out.
All right. Examine gate.
Thank you for the resub, Waha.
So this is the 7th gate? That'll take me into the palace and down to the sleeping denizen?
This is just a simple return node. There are lots of these around. Just hop in. Don't worry, I'll get you to the gate soon after that.
Hop in.
Prepare the gift for WQ.
Meanwhile, in a long discarded memory, a parcel mistress seeks audience with royalty.
Ooh.
A flurry of disquieting happenstance is related to the adored sovereign. With no other options, her counsel is all that is left to be sought. Abdication is never ideal, but in the face of inevitable conquest, conceding ground can supply the only remaining advantage. The final hope for victory lies in patience and planning. The White King, of course, can be found on the battlefield. His crown may be retrieved there. The ring must be designated for protection. He will supply further instruction on this matter. The royal duty has been accepted. And in time, fulfilled.
Consult with Jasper Sprite.
Oh, who?
Meow.
Perfect.
Is that all you have to say? I thought you were supposed to be more helpful after your resurrection, like a ghostly spirit guide. Wise, if frustratingly cryptic. Actually, cryptic behavior would be welcome at this point. This is just inane. Should I report to the others that my Colonel Sprite is a lolcat? Maybe Dave can take some screen captures and overlay some poorly spelled captions, assuming he hasn't already.
Meow.
What are you doing there, by the way?
Where's that at?
Right here.
Okay, sorry. I'm fishing.
Oh, so you can talk.
But sadly, there are no fish, I think. They were all eaten by a denizen.
Who?
It ate everything in the ocean and got so full that it took a long nap. No, there is surely not a single living thing left. Which is too bad, because I'm pretty hungry.
I think there might be some tuna in the cabinets.
Oh, good idea. I will look there.
Jaspers, the message you gave me years ago before you disappeared, what did you mean?
Meow.
I don't understand. Is there some meaning to these responses, or are you just being obstinate?
You will understand when you wake up.
Am I asleep?
Yes, Rose, I'm just a cat, and I don't know much, but I know that you're important. Also, you're what some people around here call the seer of light. Oh, it's still me. And you don't know what that means, but you will see it's all tied together. All the life in the ocean and all the shiny rain and all the songs in your head and the letters they make. A beam of light, I think, is like a drop of rain or a long piece of yarn that dances around when you place with it and make it look enticing. And the way that it shakes is the same as what makes notes in a song. And a song, I think, can be written down as letters. As if you play the right song and it makes all the right letters, and those letters could be all the letters that make life possible. So, all you have to do is wake up and learn to play the rain. Does that make sense, Rose? Sorry, I disappeared for so long.
Sort of. It sounds like you aren't exactly in complete command of this information yourself, so I won't press on it for now. You're a pretty good cat, Jaspers. I missed you. Esther Jade. I spoke with Jaspers. I didn't understand what he told me. He said I'll understand once I wake up. For some reason, this made me think of you.
I bet he's right.
We wouldn't happen to be talking about awakening in some sort of breezy philosophical sense, would we? Is my dead cat concerned with my enlightenment? Should I prepare to shed this coil of ignorance and suffering?
Wow, no, I don't think so. He's being a bit more literal than that. What did he say?
I doubt I could reproduce the statements with fidelity. It was like listening to a 5-year-old describe a dream. The content manages to take a backseat to the simple heartwarming spectacle of the moment.
Well, what he meant was that you have a dream self who is supposed to wake up whenever your real self goes to sleep. We all do, all 4 of us, I mean. But see, your dream self still stays asleep when you go to sleep because you haven't woken up yet.
I think I get it. I take it your dream self is wide awake when you sleep?
Yes.
And would I'll be out of line in additionally presuming that this has been the case for many years, at least as long as I've known you?
No, you would not be out of line. In fact, I'm asleep right now.
That was to be my next wild presumption.
Hmm.
So, when I wake up, can I look forward to being able to message people in my sleep too?
No, only I can do that because of my robot.
Oh, right. I forgot about your robot. My short-term recall seems to eschew the profoundly ridiculous.
You guys can probably make your own, I guess. But you need to wake up first in order for it to matter, and maybe by the time that happens, you might not even need them.
I'm not sure if necessity is a concept I'd associate with such a contraption even under some of the more obscure scenarios imaginable, but good to know, I guess. Here's another question, which I'm sure will look stupid once I finish typing it. If my dream self is asleep, does that mean she's dreaming? And if she is, who's dreaming the dream? Her or me?
Okay, well, I don't really know how to answer that second part, but yeah, she's dreaming. She most likely is lying in your bed, troubled and restless, about the things burdening her, which is to say, you. Things about who you really are and what your purpose is. But you can't start figuring those things out yet because you're not awake. And you're not ready yet. That's why you have such terrible dreams all the time, Rose.
Okay, how do I wake up?
I'm sure it would help to start piecing together clues and nudge your subconscious, or maybe face some things you haven't faced yet. I don't know. It's for you to find out. Maybe the stuff that you wrote on the walls can give you a clue?
What stuff?
Didn't Dave tell you?
Tell me what? Are you saying he said I defaced the walls of my room, while not appearing to be cognizant of the scrawlings? Like John? I really hope that's not what you're saying. It might freak me out.
He said he was going to tell you.
Hold on. Esther Dave. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Can you take a capture of my bedroom and send me the file? For no reason in particular? He's not answering.
Yeah, he's pretty tied up right now.
Can you hassle him via Esperb and tell him to come talk to me? Pop him on the head with a puppet or something?
No! He made me promise not to bug him while I'm asleep.
Can you do it anyway?
But he will find a way to be clever and make me punch myself in the face again.
Did he tell you what I wrote on the walls? Wait, what?
Await further instruction.
John, see that big piece of junk there?
The rocket pad?
Yeah, capture log that and send me the code. I got the codes for all the other Earthcraft stuck inside it from your friends. From different times, when they were feeling cooperative. I can make it work for you.
Okay, but you can't just subtract object codes from other codes. It's like mathematically ambiguous. Like just reverse and oring the flower pot alone could make hundreds of possibilities. Subtracting all three could be millions.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying I'm anywhere near as huge of a dork as you, or that I understand any of that. Computer codes taste to me like lots of tiny needles and batteries.
Wow, what?
I'm giving all these codes to our hacker guy.
Oh man, you have a hacker? I bet he is the best. Hackers are always the best.
Well, he sure thinks he is.
Who is it? Have I talked to him?
No, he says he doesn't want to talk to any of you ever because he hates you. But he will do this because he won't be able to resist the challenge.
Okay. Be right back then. Capture log rocket pack. Okay, here.
Thanks. Wait, those kind of seem like random key mashings. Are you messing with me, John?
No. They sort of are random, but it's the right code, I promise.
Oh, okay. Be back in less than 1 second. Pachoo!
Hello?
What?
I thought you would be back in less than a second.
I was. I gave you the code. It's Pachoo. It took a while for him to figure it out, but I gave it to you instantly from your perspective. Why would I make you wait? That would be so inconsiderate.
Oh, I just thought that was just you going off to get the code and making like this rockety noise or something. I don't know, because you're kind of goofy.
Well, you're kind of welcome, you ungrateful earth horse's noisy butthole.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. This is just a stupid code, I'm sorry. Are you sure it's right? It seems kind of obvious.
He was convinced this is the right code and had some unflattering things to say about the intelligence of your species for not being able to figure it out. Which I will keep to myself because, unlike you, I actually have some fucking manners.
Ugh. Oh man, I just got so served. Ugh.
I am unfazed by your human bloods. Anyway, if it was so obvious, why didn't you guess the code?
Well, you see, the explanation is perfectly simple and scientific. It was because shut up. Shut up is why. I guess I'll make this rocket now and see if this dumbass code actually does the trick.
Okay, John. Once you make it, I'm sure even you and your underdeveloped bone nook will be able to figure out what to do. Talk to you on the other side.
Make rocket pack. Answer Dave.
Okay, I'm in.
In where?
The medium.
Oh, already?
What do you mean already? Shit took 4 goddamn hours.
Huh. I guess time flew by while I was doing other stuff. How did it go? With you and Jade, I guess.
I don't want to talk about it. Imagine the worst day of my life, just stood up and clinked like a glass like it was about to give a speech, then took a shit at my dinner and passed out with his pants down.
Ew, dog, ew!
Yeah.
It's so nasty, gross, dude.
Shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
I'm in a rocket pack and I'm about to blast off into space.
Okay.
It should be sweet.
I need some advice. My Colonel Sprite, which was this brainless feathery asshole with a sword in it, turned into this bigger, like ghostly feathery asshole with a sword in it. It seems to want me to prototype it again. Not sure what to do.
Have you asked Rose?
She's asleep for some reason.
Wow, really?
And I saw her there all tuckered out like she got smacked in the face with a pillowcase full of the snooze wizard's beard dander. Because obviously it's fucking prime time for swiping some shut-eye right now. Like a few hours into her magic stupid quest. Anyway, what do you think?
I really don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be like your ghostly spirit guide or something. Unless you have the remains of a wise, old, dead grandparent lying around. I'm not sure what to tell you.
Okay, fine, but it seems to be suggesting something here, and I guess I'm kind of weirded out by its suggestion.
I don't know. Just do what it says. It knows stuff about the game, so it probably knows better than I do. I gotta go. Gotta blast off into the 7th gate and win this game, I guess.
Okay, well, it definitely sounds like you're fucking something up over there, but alright, later.
Later. Capture log Casey.
This is absolutely no place for children. You take dear, sweet Casey into protective custody.
Blast off.
Choo! Accelerate. Consult with Cal Sprite. Shut up. No, just god damn it. Please, just once, shut the hell up. Shut up. God, this art. Shut. The. Fuck. Up. Pester Rose.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's it. I can't take it anymore. It was such a huge mistake prototyping Sepulchro with this useless mind-numbing jackass. I'm going back.
Already?
What do you mean already? Shit took 4 goddamn months or something. I don't know. I'm kind of losing track of how long it's been with all this time hopping.
It just sounds like you're making a Rashford decision based on temporary aggravation with a laughing puppet. I thought we planned to progress as far as we could before we went back. Gather information and avoid repeating mistakes.
What else is there to know? We lost. We can't finish the game with dead air and witch.
We don't know Jade is dead for sure.
Yeah, well, she had a big fucking meteor bearing down on her and we never heard from her again, or the trolls for that matter, after they tricked John into skipping way ahead and getting his ass handed to him by the denizen. I guess once they managed to sabotage us, they were done with us, and since John died, he couldn't get Jade in time for her in on time, so whether she's alive or not is good as dead for our perspective. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
Only thing left to do is change all that.
Are you sure you're ready? You'll remember the plan we discussed?
There's not much to remember. I go back and tell John not to be an idiot and get trolled like such a gullible stooge. I don't even know what he was thinking. Even we couldn't kill one of those things yet, with our higher levels and all our sick gear.
It still seems hasty to me. Maybe I'm just not as comfortable with time travel as you.
No, it'll be fine, don't worry.
After you go, what do you think will happen to me? Will I just cease to exist?
I don't know. I mean, maybe your whole timeline will. Maybe.
Maybe? Is there a chance that it'll continue to exist and I'll just be here alone forever? I'm not sure which outcome is more unsettling.
The thing with time travel is you can't overthink it. Just roll with it and see what happens. And above all, try not to do anything stupid.
What do you think I should do?
Try going to sleep. Our dream selves kind of operate outside the normal time continuum, I think. So if part of you from this timeline going to persist, that's probably the way to make it happen.
Okay.
And hey, you might even be able to help your past dream self wake up sooner without all that fuss you went through.
I think the true purpose of this game is to see how many qualifiers we can get to precede the word self and still understand what we're talking about.
The true purpose is to make a sprite that doesn't make me want to flog myself raw with my own brainstem. Anything else is gravy.
If my past self can wake up sooner, maybe I'll be the one to visit you first this time. I'll fly by and remind you that you're already awake and you don't know it.
Yeah, that'd be cool, I guess. I'm gonna go now.
Good luck.
Reverse. Okay, I'm in.
In where?
My Colonel Sprite's a brainless, feathery asshole, and he wants me to put my doll in it.
Okay.
Later. Wait.
What?
Don't go yet. Something's up. Okay, it's me from the future.
Huh?
It's me. I just appeared from the future wearing a rad suit. He says, don't go or you're gonna die.
Lame. What kind of gullible stooge do you think I am?
He says, I don't know, gullible enough to trust a elite speaking troll who wants you dead and strap a rocket pack because she said to.
This is like some terrible April Fool's prank, but 13 days too late. Remember, you're talking to the pranking master.
Okay, that was probably the dumbest thing you ever said just now.
If Futurio is real, then why don't you let me talk to him?
Do you hear what you're saying? Oh my god. This guy is me. If I get him to talk to you, you're just talking to me again. Jesus, it proves nothing.
Hold on. Someone else is bugging me.
John, stop being a tool and unbuckle yourself from that piece of shit. If our friendship means anything, you listen to me and pass, Dave. This is future Dave, by the way.
Wow, you're really pulling all the stops for this stunt, using your phone and computer at the same time to message me. You're kind of going through a lot of trouble, actually. I don't know why you're bothering with this.
Yeah, exactly. Why would I bother? This sort of cornball horse shit is up your cup of tea, not mine. Don't make me track you down through time and stop you in person.
You can't track down through time. What? You can't catch. Pachoo!
Oh god, did you just blast off?
No, but that would have been sweet if I did just then.
Okay, well just don't, okay? I'm turning this timeline over to past Dave and helping you all stay alive and do this thing the right way this time. Just stay on the goddamn ground for fuck's sake.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, what's up?
Pachoo!
This is stupid!
Esther Dave. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Can you capture a picture of my bedroom for no reason particular? He's not answering. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, he's tied up and he's gonna make me punch myself in the face if I wake him up.
Wait, what? Prepare for a nap.
You bundle up your knittings into a cozy nest. You aren't all that tired, though. It's hard to imagine falling asleep without the luxury of Harley's narcolepsy.
A future dream rose ceased to exist.
I love that little medley. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Troll GC. Don't talk to John anymore as an impressionable doofus. Your plan didn't work. I mean, it did, but then suddenly it didn't, so you might as well quit trying.
You smell like orange creamsicles.
What? You're aliens. You even have orange creamsicles?
Of course. What kind of awful civilization would invent orange creamsicles? Not one I'd want anything to do with.
Okay, pretty far-fetched, but whatever. No more hijinks from you, because I'll make sure they don't work.
Well, obviously I knew it wasn't going to work. My friends have been talking to John from the future. Your future, where he's not dead. So there was no way what I did was going to kill him. I just wanted to mess with him and stuff.
I don't think you're following. You did kill him, sort of. Then I went back in time to stop him.
Yeah, I guess there was a chance something like that might happen.
All right, but did you guess that by trolling John to his grave and making me splinter us off into an alt timeline that you were basically complicit in making our timeline go the way it was supposed to go all along? Where future me is now helping Dave and we just keep playing and our actions ultimately lead to the trouble you're all in now, thus leading you all to troll us incompetently?
Oh. No, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, see, none of you ever thinks anything through. Who's in charge of timeline management there? I gotta give him the business.
She doesn't want to talk to any of you and has misgivings about this whole thing. Not all of us are that enthusiastic about trolling you guys, and the ones who are sort of suck at it.
Well, at least you got John off to himself, so I guess you're not totally incompetent like the others, like that awful rapper.
So, John actually did what I said?
Yeah, I'm telling you, huge pushover. Unless it happens to be for his own, he'll do what you say, unless it happens to be for his own good. Then all of a sudden he's a tough nut to crack, go figure.
Now I feel kind of bad. Are you sure I can't talk to him, even if it's just to apologize? Would that be okay with you, Sir Brave Knight?
Yeah, it's fine, I guess, and we're quite bullshit antics, though, not even like an idiotic angry winking emote.
Or what? You're gonna hunt me down through time? Oh no.
Yeah.
You do realize I'm way higher on my echo ladder than you, even if you are from the future. Are you sure you want to get your clock cleaned by a blind chick?
Okay, even if that's true, I just merged with an impaled orange goddamn bird, and now I got all these crazy powers.
Ugh. Self-prototyping is so dumb. This is why you all screw up so bad, always bending the rules like that. Oh well, can't stop you now, so I might as well drop it. Hey Dave.
What?
I've been researching some of your Earth soap operas. Is this you?
Ah, gee, as fuck no. Why would that breathtaking douche remind you of me at all?
But he has a fiery personality, sort of brash and impetuous, and in your face, like fire itself.
Now I know you're bullshitting me. Do I seem like the kind of guy who would accept a magic ring from Whoopi Goldberg to awaken some egregious homo fantasy for a ripped blue dude's mammoth eco-friendly bulge? The guy's an asshole and needs to be sealed in a duffel bag and whip something ungodly with a bamboo shoot.
Who's Whoopi Goldberg?
Who cares?
Okay, I made some modifications. This is so you, Dave. Come on, admit it.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty.
hell yeah.
Pretty much fucking spot on. You're actually a pretty good troll. As long as you don't bug John, I guess that's all there is to say on the matter.
Thanks, Dave. To be fair, I'm sure every one of us wishes we thought of future self-prototyping first. So, you're not really all that terrible.
Chill with Dave. Who are you talking to? Just telling a troll to step off. Okay, cool. So, now that you're a sprite, do you know everything about the game? Well, I knew a lot anyway, because I'm from the future, but yeah, I know more stuff now, like things meant specifically for sprites to clue players in on. But a packaged in these, like, I guess riddles. I'm supposed to be cagey about it, but I don't really feel like it. Ask me anything, go ahead, I'll give you a straight answer. Alright, here goes. Why are we so fucking awesome? That's the best fucking question anybody ever asked. Yeah, so is everything cool with this John business? Is he gonna be okay? That's up to him. If he decides to wise up and listen to us, if not, we just bail everyone out again. Okay. All that gear you picked up should let you breeze through the first couple gates, even at a low level. Later, you unlock the ability to bring your sprite down with you, and we'll take care of shit together. Till then, I guess just mess around, let Jade build up or whatever. I'll go kill some time, maybe draw some comics. Like what? I don't know, what's the last one you did? I was in the middle of the Nacho party arc. Oh yeah, I gave up on that shit halfway through. Yeah, that was sort of the plan. Making a 10-part story about nachos was always a bullshit idea. Let's do some brainstorming together. Blow everyone's minds. Yeah, sure. Bump. Meanwhile, hundreds of pages ago, you open the package. There is something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by Malkovich Cyrus the Virus while taunting hard-luck protagonist Cameron Poe, and strikingly similar to the one scoped up from the powder. It's the bunny. Put the bunny in the box. Dave's awesome. So hey. Since it's your B-Day, I had to get you back for the sick memorabilia you got me, so I got you this god-awful thing, and now I just know you're standing there flipping your shit over it, so you're welcome. It's the actual gross bunny in the movie, so that means Nick Cage actually grubbed it up with his clownish, no-talent fingers. I would suggest you put it somewhere and display it, ironically, but I know you're dead serious about this ridiculous shit, so you'll probably sleep with the damn thing and nibble its ear and shit. But the weird thing is, that's what's cool about you. You're this naive guy like Pinocchio tumbled ass backwards off the turnip truck and started liking Ghostbusters. Then the fairy godmother kissed your nose or some shit, and you turned out to be not made of wood, so you're and also pretty cool to talk to. One day your gooberish ways are gonna land you in a jam, and I know I'm gonna have to get you off the hook, but it's cool, I got your back, bro. Then we'll meet and hug, bump, and get each other's filthy wife beaters that much filthier. So yeah, peace, dog. TG.
Oh.
Reconsider.
Get pestered by Dave.
Did you blast off like a spazzy douchette or what?
Yeah, of course. There's no way I wasn't trying out this sweet ride.
God damn, what do I have to do to make you believe me? Fist bump my future self till I got bloody knuckles and write you in and sap your birthday note in my own blood on back to the future poster?
Relax. I'm not going through the gate. I'm just flying around and having a good time in the sky.
Oh. Okay, so you believe me then about future me and like him turning into a floating swordbird?
Okay, I don't know anything about that, but it doesn't matter. You're my best bro, and if you say not to go, then I won't go. Hey, can you hold on? I'm getting trolled again.
Oh man, and if we've just concluded anything, it's that talking to those D-bags should be priority number 1. Yeah, so go right ahead.
Okay, be right back. Get trolled by CG.
I keep scrolling backwards through your adventure, trying to piece together how you botched this up so badly. And I keep finding these striking pockets of foolishness. Like what you're doing now, riding your little red rocket. Like you are a freshly hatched human larva, and this is just all a big school hive rumpus respite.
Humans aren't hatched as larvae, dummy. We don't hatch at all. We're born as these like little pink monkeys called babies.
Bullshit! That's not what you just told me.
What did I say?
I'll post what you said.
I thought you didn't like going down that road, copy pasting future past conversations.
Why would I have a problem with that?
I don't know. That's what you just told me.
Whatever. Look. This is really weird. What is weird about it? Well, normally humans hatch from these, like, slimy pods that we wriggle out like a little pink larva. Oh, really? Huh. Maybe we have more in common than I thought.
I was punking you, dude. Or at least I will be in your next conversation. Thanks for the great prank idea.
Why would you trick me about that? What is even the point?
I don't know. It was just a friendly prank. Don't you ever play pranks? I mean, of course you do. One of you just tried to prank me good.
What? Who?
You'll find out.
Well, fine. I guess you got me back, sort of, for my trolling, even though you haven't even read my worst trolling efforts yet. Because they happen in your future. And even then, you didn't even mind much. Almost like you were delighted to hear it. Kind of perverse, really. What's wrong with you?
Well, we're friends by then, aren't we? Or sort of like reverse anti-mutual friends.
What the hell does that even mean?
Look, you're going to have to face it at some point that you're learning the meaning of this human emotion called friendship.
Is friendship really an emotion?
Yes, absolutely.
I guess it's hard to see how we became friends. This is so frustrating. Every time I go further back into your past and talk to you, you say stuff that pertains to my immediate future. And then you won't explain to me what's going on because it's already old news for you.
Dude, you've been doing the same exact thing.
I've done no such thing. I've been exceptionally informative and helpful, if justifiably acrimonious. There we go, I got it.
You never answer my questions, though. How am I supposed to know what's going on, or what you're alluding to?
This game is kind of a game of a million guides. Everywhere you turn, there's another way to figure out what's going on. So please, go secrete me on an Earth River through those strange human tear ducts. You've got sprites, exiles, guardians, consorts, time-hopping future selves, mystical dream oracle doppelgangers, and if that wasn't enough, your particular group of players is lucky enough to have us to give you the scoop on stuff. Though, through a sort of subversion of the whole damn thing. Even though we hate you, and even though the fact that we hate you is an immutable fact as unalterable as the writhing knot in hell of the timeline choking us all to death, it does not mean we have any reason to withhold any information from you. Or dish it out through a crypto-baffling mind fuddlery. So go ahead, Ask me anything.
Okay. What's the point of the game?
Ask something else. I already told you that. It was the whole big conversation we had.
Fine. Where are you now?
In the medium. A separate session from yours.
No, I know that. You already told me.
I did?
Yes, in your future.
Damn it!
What I mean is, are you in your house right now, or in one of your magical lands, or what? Just curious, because you can see me, but I can't see or know anything about you.
We're hiding in the veil. What's left of it.
What's that?
It's a huge belt of meteors orbiting way outside Skya, beyond the orbit of the planets, dividing the media from the furthest ring, where Durs orbits.
Durs?
The Dark Planet! Prospits the light one near Skya.
Well, geez, how am I supposed to know any of this?
You'll probably find out sooner or later from your dumb grandma, but by fusing with the sprite she has to withhold stuff and be mysterious and all, to make your adventure seem more magical. It's infuriating.
Okay, so the veil is a bunch of meteors. What do you mean, what's left of it?
Okay, there comes a time when black inevitably beats white. And the battlefield in the center of Skya, the White King is captured or killed or something. That's when the reckoning starts.
Okay.
The rulers of Durs, the Black King and Queen, get the power to send the veil towards Skya to destroy it. That kind of starts your big countdown, when shit gets serious.
So then it's up to us to save it?
Yeah! You have that long to kill the Black Queen and King, and Sky itself sort of buys you some time by activating its defense portals to capture some of the meteors. The threat gets bigger the longer you take, though. Smaller meteors come first, and they get progressively bigger and bigger, and there's only so much of them Skya can absorb for you.
Okay, but it sounds like you've got plenty of time before that happens, right?
That's just it! You don't! Ordinarily, you would, but your reckoning started much sooner. Because of some dumb thing you've done, you've completely blew it already, and you have no chance of winning anymore. Which ordinarily would be fine. Just another bunch of losers to fail at this game. It's what you do later that causes so much more trouble than that. And now, we have to deal with it, too.
Oh no. What is it?
I already told you it's inevitable and completely pointless to talk about anyway.
Yeah, well, maybe you're wrong. Maybe there's something we can still do to stop it if you just help us?
I'm not wrong. It's all right here in front of me. You fucked up royally. End of story.
Okay, we'll see about that, Mr. Sour Bulge. Hey, aren't you kind of uncomfortable sitting on a meteor? Are you all huddled in a crater or something?
No, there's all kinds of crazy shit in the Veil. A lot of those meteors are kind of like big seeds.
Seeds? Well, what kind of crazy shit is there?
Stuff like buildings, facilities, like labs and stuff.
Weird.
Yeah, the Veil is kind of like neutral ground for the kingdoms, like our planets. Some places are used to genetically engineer soldiers and agents for the two sides. Using genetic material from the exotic menagerie of chess pieces on the battlefield to help fuel the war and keep raising the stakes.
Wow, I don't think I'm following this.
Yeah, no shit, but you'll find out when you get there. Since you were in the Veil when we last talked. Oh, wow. Anyway, that's more than enough info for you to think about and be less stupid in time for a conversation we've already had. I'm out of here.
Okay, but wait. Can you give a message to GC for me? Tell her nice try.
What? Why would I give her a message for you? Do it yourself. I'm not a relay service.
Oh, well, I thought you'd be cool with it since you asked me to give her a message for you last time, but whatever.
I find that highly implausible. I'm not falling for any more of your human pranks. Nice try, John.
Your poor throat.
Yeah. Oh my god. Is this me?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
talks a lot.
Ascend!
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Oh, banger.
Ooh.
Here we go.
I love this song.
Nah, this song goes kind of hard.
Oh shit.
Oh, he looks so sick. Wait.
Surreal.
We went through a year.
Jesus.
Down.
That was fast.
Oh, the breakdown though? That's good.
So something to note, I just want to point out. So the meow on her wall, it flashed to
G-Cat or something?
yeah. So it flashed to Gattaca, which is the letters of DNA.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, those are the proteins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
And a good movie.
Locate fourth wall. Activate. Oh no.
You don't have to read it. It's a recap.
Engage in highly indulgent self-insertion in a story. I don't know what he sounds like.
Oh, Andrew Hussey?
Oh, right.
Yup.
Oh dang.
Well, according to him, he says he
hell.
sounds kind of like Dave. So like,
Oh, okay. All right.
Here we go.
What? Oh, hell no. This is always such a terrible idea. Leave me alone. You really wish your side of the wall had an off switch, which is to say, I really wish my side of the wall had an off switch. Forget it. Go back to work. Okay, you're just going to ask me to recap Homestuck, though. I don't know why you want to sit there and watch me type. This is going to be pretty long. Recap the first year of Homestuck. There it is. There it is. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. It goes for a while. Keep going.
Oh god, I didn't even realize
no.
the
It's the whole first year. Actually, if you want to see the first year of Homestuck recapped, you can go to youtube.com and look at FF Saint VOD and look at us.
Yeah, I'll save this. I'll save this just in case. So yeah.
He talks like penguins. I didn't read any of that. Do something less boring.
Shut the hell up!
Retrieve arm from background. Huh. Oh no, Cal, please, not now. Why don't you keep drawing Homestuck or something? Oh, but I don't merely draw Homestuck. Type enter. I'm about to make a joke. I conjure this intrepid... I'll just read it as Dave. I conjure this intrepid fantasyscape with tears bled from the wisdom-weary eyes of 50,000 imaginary magicians. I pull heavy drags from the brooms of inspiration with enchanted bellows marauded from gilded of churlish mythical dwarves. Vast bulbous riddle spires push the silken strands of pure whimsy through hideous inaudible spinnerets, and it is that which I weave, this audacious cocoon of exquisite lies. And when it hatches, a great moth of titillation will awaken and roar and beat its wings, and the power settling down will arrest the humors of an enormous, terrible old beggar, relaxing the vulturous, leathery vice grip he's fixed around your captive mind. This is stupid. Stop being a wise ass and get drawn. Alright, it won't be that exciting to watch, though. I'll pull up Photoshop again. Here's the file I was using for the fourth wall. What do you want me to draw? Can you show us what's going on with John again? Sure. How about if I drag the content from one of the John files over under the fourth wall layer so we can make this a more graceful transition out of this ludicrous, highly disruptive self-insertion arc? That sounds like a good idea. Oh, and then you can type something like, switched walls view to show us what's going on with John. Here, I'll prepare the GIF file for that. It'll just take a few seconds. Go ahead, say that. Switch walls view to show us what's going on with John. You decide that's entirely enough of that. If this website becomes any more self-aware in a playfully self-depreciating yet weirdly self-aggrandizing matter, you're going to go drown in a bag of puppies in a sewer.
Answer GC. What's this?
It's your world map with your second gate labeled, so you can go there.
Oh man, let me drop everything and go there because I'm in such a huge hurry to take more of your advice.
John, please, give me one of your human breaks. I feel awful about killing you, even though technically you never even died, so I don't know what you're bitching about.
Yeah, well, Dave said I did, and I believe him.
That is because he and you are best pupa pals for life. Can't I be your pal too, John?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were okay for a while, but now you're kind of giving me the creeps.
Jeez, John.
What?
I am invoking the name of your Earth Genius to express frustration.
Don't you mean my Earth Jesus?
I don't know, do I?
Do you have a troll Jesus?
John, we have the best troll Gigas you don't even know.
Wow, really? Or is this a joke?
It's a joke. I'm not really sure what a Gigas is.
Well, neither do I guess. It's pretty much not anything.
John, will you please follow the map? Let me earn your trust. If you don't like what's on the other side of the gate, you can just turn around.
Okay. I'll take a look. Open map.
Google Loas.
Oh,
Whoa. Whoa.
okay.
You can click.
There's a
drag
street
too.
view.
There is a street. Oh shit.
Well, I mean, it's just like a street view person. Oh.
Oh shit! I have to read that. Hang on. Let me find where that is. Shit. Where are we? Oh, is it the A?
Yes.
Yeah.
John, here's your house. I cropped this world map for you so you can find where to go easily. Fly north. Also, hi, this is me.
Proceed to the second gate.
Time to go north. And east.
Oh, it is.
Oh wait, hold on.
Wait, shit. Are we going? Wait, shit.
B.
I fucked up again. Okay, I'll just read off of yours.
This is the second gate. Go in here. I promise you won't die this time, unless you screw up all by yourself.
I'm not too loud, am
Now
I?
you can proceed.
No,
No,
you're good.
No, you're good.
Okay. There you go.
Proceed to the second gate. Enter.
You spend the next 20 minutes staring at this image before you realize it's not a flash file.
It's going by so slowly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, man, that's a huge file.
Yeah, it's actually purposely getting stuck. Okay.
Phew. Jesus.
Crap. Ah! Get up.
Despite the pandemonium of your entrance, Rose is still sound asleep. She must really be tuckered out. It looks like this little guy is awake and ready for action, though. He is adorable. You decide to name him Dr. Meowgen Spengler.
Answer Dave.
Wow, okay, you're a little early, but that's fine, I guess. Also, you suck at rockets.
Ah!
What?
She tricked me again.
Who?
DC. She told me how to get to the second gate, so I went through, but it took me to Rose's house instead. Another plank.
You did go through the second gate. I mean, I don't know why you would listen to her again. Kind of moronic, but that's a whole nother issue. She didn't trick you this time.
Oh, then I don't really get this.
What were you expecting? This is how it works. The progression of gates is like this whole round robin thing, cycling through each planet. Gate 2 on your planet leads to gate 2 on Rose's. Then you build up to gate 3 above her house, which leads to somewhere else on her planet. You look for gate 4 somewhere there, which leads to gate 4 above my house, and so on.
Wow, okay.
Ordinarily, Rose would have already gone through her gate 1, but she's sleeping pretty hard, obviously, and ordinarily you wouldn't have gone through gate 2 until her house was built up, so you wouldn't follow your death. But you got your cheat rocket, so that's fine. See, we all gotta coordinate on this thing.
Okay, how do you know all this?
Fuck, come on, dude.
Oh yeah, you're the orange Dave. Hey, no offense, but do you think I could talk to the real Dave for a second?
God damn it, I am the real Dave. You know, the one who saved your life? I'm more real, actually, because I've been through some heavy shit. Already hopping around on hot red gears and I-beams for like a year, and grinding shit out for your ungrateful ass. Here, check out this code from the future. Not that you deserve it. Code, you're fucking welcome.
Well, calm down. I'm sorry that's not what I meant. I mean, of course you're a real Dave, but what I mean is the Dave from my time is also my friend. And I guess he's in the same boat I'm in, not knowing stuff and all. And I'd feel bad keeping him out of the loop.
Yo.
Oh, hey, I think I pissed off your future self.
What did you do?
I said he wasn't the real Dave. I think I might have really hurt his feelings, though.
Don't worry about it.
Why not?
Because I wouldn't give a shit, and he's me.
Okay. Well, I'm in Rose's room, by the way.
What? Really?
Yeah, but she's asleep.
Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm coming down to the computer.
Okay.
Dave is here. He wants to use the computer, probably to help you scope out Rose's room and snoop and stuff. I mean, that's what I would have done if you were alive. So I'm gonna go use these flappy ghost wings and tear shit up in space or something.
Sure. Hey, Dave.
What?
In case I forgot to say so before, thanks for saving my life.
Yeah.
Snoop.
Okay, I don't know what you're doing here, but I think we can both agree that you gotta rummage through as much of her shit as possible before she wakes up.
Man, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't really like the idea of capering around her room while she's asleep. It feels weird. I'm going to wake her up.
Dude, no, come on. She's out like a light anyway. It was some weird future thing that happened that made her sleep.
A future thing?
Yeah. Shit don't get more clear than that.
Well, yeah, she won't wake up. So I guess so. But I'm not snooping.
Fine, don't. But here, just do this one thing. See those two notebooks on the floor behind you?
Yeah, they sort of look like journals. I don't think I should read those.
You don't have to read them. I'm not telling you to. What kind of prying tool do you take me for? Just pick them up. You know, like tidy up a bit since you made a royal fucking dump of a room just now.
Okay. Pick up books.
Now, I need you to do something else. This is important. Like for important game reasons and stuff. Flip the card the books are on. Or take the card the books are on, flip it over. So you can see the code.
Wait a minute. I see what you're trying to do. I won't tell you the code for Rose's books.
Dude, you don't have to tell me the code. Just flip it over and let me know if there's a code there. That's all.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, there's a code.
All right, cool. You can ditch the books now if you want. Maybe put them back on the floor so Rose doesn't think you were snooping. Seriously, you got some grubby fingers, bro. Why don't you mind your own business there? What is even with you?
Dave, I think this is all laughing made me poop in my pants too hard.
Isn't that your birthday package there?
Oh, yeah. I think it might be.
Maybe you should look at it. I don't think it counts as snooping since it's technically yours.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if she's finished. She was so tight-lipped about the damn thing. I am really curious.
Zoom in. Got him. Yarn bonk.
Got him. Check Rose's bookshelf.
You eye inside your birthday package again curiously. It's awfully tempting to peek inside, but you feel guilty about it for some reason, even though it's yours anyway. You suppose a perusal of her bookshelf would be harmless enough. Just a bunch of books. The knowledge within is meant for everybody. Dave pesters you with the message, which you decide not to bother dignifying with the whole Pestalago deal because it's probably just him being a truculent jackass again, so screw it.
Look at book.
You find a book full of beautiful poetry and groundbreaking philosophical thinking by American sports legend Charles Barkley. There are words to cherish. This is a man to treasure.
Cake book.
You capture log Rose's autographed copy of This Ocean Charles. Jewels of wisdom like this don't just fall into your lap every day, and shouldn't be parted with lightly. You doubt she'll mind if you borrow her book. She's always trying to get you to read her weird books anyway.
Oh, just open the package already.
You can't take it anymore. You're going to see what's inside.
That me? Or
Yes, that's you.
John? I never got to thank you properly for your gift. Yes, the words were there. Language comprising the familiar veneer of gratitude rubbing off with each tired favor traded for. A God bless a sneeze or a few pennies cradled in receipt. Perhaps it's the deplorable romantic in me, but I thought your present, and your friendship, demanded reciprocation surpassing by some degree the utterly meaningless. The proper thanks, I thought, would be a demonstration that your offering was not in vain. Yes, maybe some would take your suggested alternative to my gloomy preoccupations as a passive-aggressive jab, but I know you didn't mean it that way. In fact, I'm sure reading about it now is the first time the notion has occurred to you, John. John, please stop rolling your eyes. The letter is down here. The gift in this box is a resurrection. I used your present to thread life anew into this tattered heirloom. As long as I can remember, its black, greasy appendages has been tethered limply to its ratty, porous carriage, too delicate to wash, too dear to discard. I used to love this rabbit. Now he's yours. I trust you'll find this to be adequately sentimental. Happy birthday, Rose.
Put Bunny back in the box. Chaos junk!
Chaos junk!
Oh, God.
This gift from Rose is so cool. 2 sweet bunnies on one birthday? What are the odds? In a fit of enthusiasm, you shut up and jam! The bunny back in the box, executing a textbook chaos dunk! Millions would have perished, if everything in the ocean went dead already, that is.
Cake box.
You gently chaos dunk the fragile bunny back in the box and capture log it. It is such a nice present. You will have to write Rose a thank you note and tuck it under her hairband or something. Wait, no, that'd probably be creepy. This bunny reminds you that you still have a salamander in your Siladex. She's holding the bunny Dave got you. It's sort of uncanny how similar they are, aside from the knitted enhancements. Seriously, what are the odds? So weird.
The poor beloved daughter.
You release her, precious Casey. She was probably getting antsy in that card. You think you'll leave her here with Rose. A dangerous quest is nothing to embark on with a sweet, innocent little girl stashed in your inventory. You aren't actually sure if she's a girl, though. You don't even know if salamanders can be girls. Aren't they hermaphrodites or something? You don't know anything about biology, unless it is biology that has to do with ghosts and slime. But even then, you don't actually know anything. You just sort of like to pretend you do. Looks like a troll is bugging Rose.
Answer troll.
I'm supposed to antagonize a few members of your trivial species. I have to start somewhere, and some when, so I'm starting with you. And now it's going to be pointless and unpleasant. Mostly for me. Actually, you know what? I'm not really feeling this at all. Goodbye.
She's not here right now. She's asleep. But okay, see you.
Is this human sarcasm that I've heard about, that you always use, and that is basically a terrible way to communicate?
No?
I thought that was the thing you did, the rose human specifically.
Oh yeah, that's me. I am the rose human. Look at me. I am so smart with all these snooty words and complicated things to say. I am the queen of books.
Okay, these are definitely insincere statements. Why do you work so hard at being so awful?
I'm so burned. These burns are crazy. Can we just cut to the chase and be friends already? These cat and mouse games are so dumb. You know, we're just going to all be friends at some point anyway.
Have we spoken before?
I don't know. Maybe? It's hard to keep track with all your time nonsense.
Now that I think about it, it is pretty conceivable that I will talk to you again in the past after this conversation.
That's because you guys always do things the hard way and the dumb way.
I should figure out how the viewport feature of this application works, so I can see what such a primitive creature looks like.
Well, I know what you guys look like. You look kind of like Howie Mandel from Little Monsters. Even though, to be perfectly frank, he was kind of a big monster because he was a big, goofy adult. And Fred Savage was like this child prankster sidekick.
Is this an adversary you have encountered on your quest?
No, it's a movie. You should ask John about it because he thinks it's awesome, which it is.
It seems you put stock in John's assessment of things, even really uninteresting things that are pretty terrible to listen to. He is either the leader of your party or you hold whatever the human equivalent of mating fondness for him is.
Yeah, I got him this really cool bunny for his birthday and it's really nicely knitted and everything because I'm basically in love with him. You're right.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'm sure John knows this because I'm really thoughtful and I bet he'd really appreciate the present and would say thank you if he were here.
Okay, human courtship is definitely a strange thing, and it's sort of blowing my mind listening to this. I think I'll talk to someone else now.
Why don't you just talk to John?
Maybe. When along his timeline would you recommend communicating with him?
Oh man, I don't know. Why don't you pick the time that will make the most complicated mess out of everything imaginable? You know that's what you're going to do anyway.
Considering that you're obviously not that smart, and basically understand whipping bug-winged fuck all about even the most elementary temporal mechanics, I am a bit perplexed as to why I find myself so vehemently fondling the short end of the antagonism stick here. Kind of irritating. I'm going to talk with your comrades, this John human, and figure out what's going on.
Okay, if you talk to him in the past, he'll understand even less bug-whipped fuck all about time and he'll be confused. So maybe pay something from this conversation to him. I don't know. And if you talk to him in the future, he'll probably know all this stuff, like things you've said to him but haven't said yet. And then you'll be confused. Sorry, that's just how this works. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Consider me fully briefed on the matter. Until next time, Rose. Next time in the past.
Yeah, bye.
If you're not too busy still setting up the network, perhaps you could come show me how to activate the viewport.
I am, in fact, too busy still setting it up. Well, here's an idea. Press F1.
My keyboard is missing the F1 key.
Lies. Don't bother me. I'm not in the mood. If I see one more snarl of wires kinda jutting out and being tangled or whatever, I'm going to perform some sort of athletic fucking somersault off the deep end and get a call from the president or some shit. So go away.
You used to like to talk more. If I recall, I was typically the one who would solicit reprieves from your nonsense, so I don't know what happened.
That was before I knew you're all going to die, and no one believed me. And now look at you all believing me suddenly. Uncanny!
Then why are you doing this, setting up these stations for us?
To get you all off of my bulge about it, but I won't troll any of them personally. No way. Kinda juvenile. But you guys go knock yourselves out, okay? See the menu up top? Fiddle around with that till you open the viewport.
Did fiddle with it, to no avail.
If you can't figure shit out by fucking around, you don't belong near computers. Kind of like with registered sex offenders in schools. If you move to a new town, you have to go up to your neighbor's door and warn them about how stupid you are, and give them a chance to hide all their innocent technology and vandalize your house.
Jesus.
F1.
It was you!
Oh, the F1.
F1 bonk.
Oh. Shut up and jam. Oh, shit.
Dave shows
Here we
us
go.
his sweet gear. Wow, he is so cool.
Okay. There's just so many.
There are.
Alright.
Alright.
First, be the pony. Second, follow mom.
You are now the pony. You stand outside some ruins which your beloved mother's master's mother entered recently. Outside, you find a striking scarcity of oats or greenery or anything at all that is delicious to chew on. This is as compelling a reason as to any to follow her inside.
Do I enter? I don't. Am I just Rose or am I?
You are now the pony.
You're Maplehoof now.
Oh.
You go. Your clopping hooves echo throughout the cavernous and foreboding environment, but you are too stupid to be nervous. Your powerful snout detects the scent of Rose's mom. She went this way.
Follow scent.
Good grief! Look at all this grist. A large and terrible monster must surely have been slain here.
Collect the grist.
You pick up all the grist and store it in Rose's grist cache. This is entirely too much grist of too many exotic types for such a low-level player, but you'll take it. You don't look a gift horse in the pink heart tattoo. The grist overflow is gathered by the grist gutter utility supplied by Grist Torrent. It is stored and gradually redirected to other players.
Proceed.
Rose's mom stands on a small platform and disappears. You are a little nervous about transportalizing yourself, as a quadruped grizzly bisection strikes you as a very real possibility, even though you're too dumb to think of such things.
First, be the hat. Second, find Dad.
Rose stops being the pony just in time for John to start being the hat. The breeze carries you to where you need to go. You settle in front of a man in sore need of a fresh hat. He gathers the clean hat along with a shoe he found through similarly serendipitous means to replace one he lost. And gentlemen, meet.
Visit Rose's alchemeter.
You decide to try out the code Dave Sprite gave you.
Make item.
This thing is huge and costs a fortune. 500,000 pieces of brilled grist, garnets, diamonds, and gold, and a single piece of quartz. There's no way you can make that, let alone wield it, even with your ghost gloves.
Shrink it down.
You use the alchemitus scaling upgrade to reduce it to a more manageable and affordable size. You make a weapon called Fear No Anvil.
Pester Dave Sprite. So what is this? The thing the code made.
Really powerful hammer.
How do you know? I thought you couldn't use hammers.
I can't. Better be though. Got it from Hephaestus.
Who's that?
Really tough to kill, dude.
You killed him for it?
No.
How did you get it then?
Shenanigans.
Okay.
Check out Dave's computer.
It seems you have a visitor. Oh, goodbye.
Which one's
Twin Armageddon, that's K.
Fix GA's computer.
There's nothing to fix. Just gotta open the vault viewport. It's easy.
Examine laptop.
someone has been using your Pestachum account, and you somehow doubt the culprit was this young upright amphibian presently throwing a fit.
Go find John.
You hurry to the door so you can catch John before he goes gallivanting off somewhere, but it seems your door is ajar. Funny, you don't remember leaving your door ajar, even though it's sort of absurd for you to take note of such a thing, considering John recently left your room. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You will now proceed through this door uneventfully.
Proceed through the door uneventfully.
You get dumped on by a bucket full of hellacious blue phlegm aneurysm gushers as a thoughtful but mischievous thank you gesture from John. Your prankster's gambit plunges to an all-time low. You cannot hope to defeat Egbert in a prank-off. He is simply the best there is.
Equip trusty rocket.
Rose obviously isn't waking up anytime soon. Might as well take some time to explore and maybe stop by again later. Why, Dr. Meowgan, do you want to come along for the ride? It sure looks that way. Okay, hop aboard then. Adventure awaits.
Blast off.
Pachoo!
Cute.
Where is he off to now? At least you have this little fellow here to keep you company. You will name him Viceroy Bubbles von Salamancer. Be the puppet. You have no idea what the hell that means. But yeah, you can kiss that obnoxious puppet goodbye. Maybe now you can get a decent night's sleep.
Oh.
There he goes. Okay, this is the most ridiculous thing you have ever seen. What is taking place here is almost certainly illegal. You're not sure which laws are being broken, but it is probably a lot. Follow.
Explore.
You spy a boat on the shore of one of the islands below. You wonder who could be out here rowing in the middle of the ocean.
Investigate.
Hoofprints in the sand. The mystery deepens.
Enter.
There are many frightening and powerful monsters in here.
Aggress! Yeah!
You stun them with the cool time powers of your awesome new hammer, and then dispatch them swiftly.
Collect spoils.
Crazy damage, Bonk.
The good Dr. Spengler helps you gather the riches.
Proceed.
There's a platform over here. You guess you'll just go stand on it. Oh wow, it just made you disappear.
Explore lab.
Now what in the hell is going on in here?
Explore lab further.
Now what in the hell is going on in here?
Who cares? Just ride the pony already.
Yes! Fuck yes! Hell fucking yes!
But seriously, what in the hell is going on in here?
But seriously, keep exploring.
You find a sweet getup.
No.
It's almost as if it were tailor-made for you. How weird would that be?
Put it on.
So does Among Us.
You equip the junior ectobiologist lab suit.
Examine nearby station.
Can you imagine if Homestuck predicted Among Us?
Now what in the hell is going on in here? Of course, it's obvious what's going on in here. This is another one of those 4 monitored house-shaped terminal thingies.
Resist urge to ride bro's rocket board.
You failed to resist the urge. You saw thrashing up stunts, something uncanny brutal for your quest for mad justice, yo, and get this way rude municipality under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants to do nothing with that hook. The hook filed for divorce from that shit and is now seeking custody of the hook and the shit's 2 kids.
Papa fucking wheelie.
These hops are unreal. Shit, this flagrant should be illegal. It probably is, but you don't care.
Prepare to depart for battlefield.
You have traveled to Prospect's Moon to board a shuttle headed for the battlefield. There you will seek counsel of the White King. You have unwittingly been tailed by the nefarious court lord Droll from Durst.
I forgot what
voice I gave him.
Pick PM's pocket.
You pilfer the White Queen's ring.
Depart.
None the wiser, you board the shuttle. Next stop, Skya. You receive an incoming message from the Draconian dignitary. You tell him you've got the ring. He says, good. Bring it to him while he waits for an update from the hegemonic brute who's been tracing the king's movements down on the battlefield. He asks if you're still wearing that ridiculous outfit. He says you don't have to anymore by orders of the Southern Slayer. You say you'd still rather wear the outfit. He's got nothing to say about that.
Yeah.
Clobber!
Okay. Additional pummeling.
Dead Grandpa
Dead Grandpa
Smackdown.
Smackdown. Sweet.
It's too late. She's gone. You'll have to remember to deliver it later. Somehow. The best way to remind yourself that you're carrying a ring is to put it on your finger.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Sweet.
Of course, that was just an imaginary transformation, since the ring doesn't work like that on humans. It was fun to pretend, though. Meanwhile, in a timeless expense, somewhere a war-weary villain rues eternal struggle between feuding royalty. The battlefield holds little promise for the peaceful life of a simple farmer.
Rise up!
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, shit. Alchemize a whole bunch of cool stuff. Shit, let's be Santa. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Is Ferris back, or?
I could do
Alright.
Do it.
Like, literally.
Shit! Let's be Santa! Fuck! Come on! Ugh. Fuck! Who would even make these conch-suck boots anyway? Immigrants? Bimp! And the right before Christmas, and all then through house. God bless us, everybody.
I
He
can't
did
even
it.
read that.
Also, I'm back. Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Back.
Combine hub and laptop.
You make the hubtop. That one was pretty obvious.
Combine bronze vacuum and umbrella.
You make the bronze vacuumbrella. Useless, but you're still getting warmed up.
Combine salamander and eldritch plush.
You make a huggable soft salamander plush. You award it to the Viceroy on account of good behavior.
Combine ink bottle and gushers.
You make a box of bodacious black liquid sorrow gushers. Another Crocker nightmare rears its ugly head. The ink reverses the healing properties of the blue phlegm. These are pure poison.
Combine hubtop and a hairband.
You make the hubtop band, a convenient hands-free computing device.
Combine magnetic W and a bottle of vodka.
You make a bottle of magnetic vodka. In addition to having high alcohol content, the liquid inside appears to have magnetic properties. You guess this could be useful.
Combine wizard statue and ball of yarn.
You make a ball of silken wizard beard yarn with magical properties. It has magical properties because it's made of a wizard. Maybe you can make something with magical properties that is more useful than this.
Combine wizard statue and knitting needles.
You make a pair of needle wands. They crackle with magic energies. It is time to make something cool to wear.
Combine knitting and velvet pillow and squiddle shirt.
You make a stylish velvet squill knit dress.
Combine needle wands and grimoire.
You make the Thorns of Olgoth. The needles seem to shiver with the dark desires of the Deep One. Any sane adventurer would cast these instruments of the occult into the furthest ring and forget they ever existed.
Jesus.
Sick.
Oh, hell yeah.
Aggrieve encroaching malefactors. Oh my gosh, she's so sick.
So cool.
Welcome to the party, motherfuckers.
Build.
That was Jade.
And build.
You take advantage of Dave's nap to build some architectural headway, or to make some architectural headway on his building. You are really proud of your floor plan. It is so
cool.
cool. Speaking of naps, you have been asleep for some time yourself. You suppose you'd better wake up soon. But then, your neighbor in the other tower is supposed to be waking up soon too, and it sure would be a shame if you weren't around to greet him. Wake up and jam. And by jam, you mean alchemize, of course. Whoa, your house is huge suddenly. Anyway, let's get this party started. Combine sunglasses and iPhone. You make a pair of eye shades. This one was really obvious because Fuchsia Dave had a pair, but he took them with him when he prototyped himself. But now you have a pair too, so that's cool. Combine timetables and computer. You make the turntop. Convenient computing on the go. Sort of like you have with your eye shades, but with all your important files and apps on there. Not to mention SBUB. Plus maybe it has some weird time powers? You have no idea. You'll mess with that later. Combine Puppet Tux and Smuppet. You upgrade the Puppet Tux Future Dave made. He probably made it by combining one of your bro's badass marionette suits with your shirt and scaling up to fit. That's how you would have made it anyway. You add a Schmuppet to the mix to make a softer and more stylish red plush Puppet Tux. It's like walking around in snuggly pajamas. Action pajamas. Combine broken Scratch and Ruby Contraband. You combine a couple more items you got from Future Dave's loot stash. The broken form of Scratch and some Ruby Contraband, whatever the hell that is. The resulting item costs a fortune. You have no idea what it is. Preview item with holopad. You momentarily reconfigure your alchemitter upgrades to make use of the holopad extension. You pop the card in the slot and check it out. The combination would produce the broken Scarlet Ribitar. Combine whole Scratch and Ruby Contraband. Out of curiosity, you tried again with the whole sword. You dial back Scratch's little turntable, rewinding the sword to a point in its history before it was broken. You then combine it with the red frog thingy to show the complete Scarlet Ribitar. But there's no way you can afford to make that yet. Costs even more now. Maybe you'll stick to combining items around your house for now, rather than stuff from your future Sylladex. It'll be less confusing that way, and probably less expensive. Combine Shitty Sword and Hella Jeff Drawn.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
You use one of your bro's really shitty swords from the fridge and a printout of Helijeff to make a sword. This thing is so inexplicably shitty, you have a hard time even holding it. Come on! Combine Snoop Dogg photo and mini AC and Cali Scratch.
Oh god.
You make the Snoop Dogg snow cone machete. When foes drop it like it's hot, just turn up the blizzizzle nozzle so they chislax for rizzle. Combine skateboard and Helijeff drawn. You make unreal air. And there it goes. It is ridiculous what kind of air this thing is getting. Dude, come get the ruler. Check this out. Yeah, it's not coming back. Make another one. You just make another one. You quickly stash it in a card so it can't escape from above. Combine Game Bro magazine and timetables. You turn the clock back and make a vintage Game Bro. You think you remember this one from your bro's stash. It's a classic. Combine Batarang and Midnight Crew poster. You make a whole pile of Suitarangs because they are really cool and pretty cheap. Combine Plush Puppet Tux and Midnight Crew poster. You make the 4 aces suited. You aren't really sure which one you like better. The red one is softer, while the black one is sort of stiff and starchy. Anyone wearing this suit is all business. Maybe you'll switch it up as your mood dictates. Combine Plush Puppet Tux and Felt poster. This would make the Felt duds, if you had some of whatever that green grist is. Combine Smuppet and Felt poster. You make a jutting out and impudent Felt plush. You do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and into his heart, and he into yours. Combine Dead Things and Amber and Smuppet. You now make a foam mutant Smuppet encased in amber. Now we're getting somewhere. Combine Dead Things in Amber or Smuppet. I think that's or. For the sake of science, you two-line combine them instead of and combine. You make an Amber Mutant Smuppet Abomination. So cool. Now this is how you make shit work. Egbert and Lalonde should be taking notes. Combine Fetus in a Jar and Mr. T Puppet. You make the foam fetal Mr. T in a jar. Another back-breaking victory for science.
Why?
You're looking pretty chill with your new freak show entourage. The underlings all look kind of put off by it, though. You're kind of weirding them out. Combine camera and capture log card. You make the Capturoid camera. You can use it to snap a ghost image of any object without capture logging it. Spits it out on a brand new capture log card every time. Could be a useful way to take a large inventory of anything you encounter without cluttering up your Siladex. Also for grabbing codes for stuff you can't ordinarily pick up. Take photo of self. You take one of your patented ironic cool guy self-portraits. Man, so cool. That's really all there is to say on the matter. Combine fetus in a jar and self-portrait photo. That would apparently make Dave's brain in a jar. Gross. It costs a king's ransom, though, because, of course, the organ is virtually intimidable. Doesn't stop you from capturoiding its hologram, though. Capturoid the hologram of your own brain. Okay, that's probably the weirdest thing you've ever done, but okay. Combine brain and Sweet Bowl and Helijeff drawing and Capturoid camera. You make the Spodgifier. Finally, something useful. It will cost you negative 1,000 units of artifact grist. Try it out. Bro, where'd you go? I was gonna shy you my chops. Do those weird wings?
It's time to fly up away to the sun, you fucking piece of garbage.
Okay. The only thing that's left to really do is watch that asshole fail. Looks like it automatically prints out a Spodge comic in some way related to whatever you take a picture of. This should save you a lot of time, specifically the 5 minutes it takes you to draw a comic. You're a busy guy. Make copies of Rose's shirt. Jesus Christ.
This is so crazy.
Can't forget the most important thing you came up here to make. Gotta be getting your snoop on. Take a look. One book is titled Meow. The other is titled Complacency of the Learned. Gee, you wonder what could be in Meow. Read it.
I like that he put his business suit on to read the books.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah!
That's it.
To no surprise at all, this book is full of more meow letters. Looks like Rose is totally nuts. What else is new? You guess you'll try out the other book. Looks like it's some sort of creative writing project. Read Complacency of the Learned.
Friglish bothered his beard, as if unkinking a hitch in a long silk windsock. A more pedestrian audience would parse the exhibit as nervous compulsion, behavior to petition contempt among the reasonable. He was, however, not surrounded by the reasonable, but the wise, a distinction in men that would forever be the difference in history's garland of treasured follies. As a matter of fact, his cadre of fellow wizards were all putting similar moves on their beards as well. The practice would evince thoughtfulness, sagacity, even if they didn't do it all the time. Standing in line at the bank, shooing squirrels from bird feeders, few occasions were safe. Zazarpan inspected the clue, a single piece of evidence cradled in its coriaceous old man palms. It was a human bone, not striking in the tale it told alone so much as it told by the thousands like it festooning the marshy soil of the mass grave. The grisly expanse bore the texture of a decadent dessert, like one of Smarty's more formidable custard trifles wobbled out on wheels for the holidays, to the dismay of the small nation. "You're certain of this?" asked Friglish. Despite what he was doing with his beard, he was in fact immersed in meaningful contemplation. "I'm afraid I'm becoming more so with each terrible tick roused by that gaudy timepiece slung around your neck." In case it wasn't clear, Friglish wore a clock Zazarpan didn't care for. It was magic. The massacre of Circe Gunelf was not as written. "What has convinced you it was the hand of our disciples in this blackness?" Executus chimed in. "I believe A fat face stammered, eyes darting with the guilt of a thief in the throes of an unraveling alibi. "I can summon a more pressing line of inquiry." "No, Smarty. Nobody was in the mood for a sticky bunt loaf just now." Zazarpan's ears fell insubstantial to any line of inquiry, pastry-oriented or otherwise. His abstruse contour carved a pondering shape in the fog carpeting centuries dead. His 11 contemporaries too embraced the muted consternation of the great predicant scholar. Few wizards kept sharper adumbratives or read them with such lucidity. When Zazarpan treated men with silence, it was seldom unrepaid by the wise and reasonable alike. It was harrowing to entertain. Zazarpan, the learned, storied complacency of wizards, was marked for grander decadence. Disciples, hand-picked, vetted by Ockite the bona fide, and tested by Gastrel the munificent. The 12 sweetest, most studious children a pair of elderly eyes could give their sparkle, not the ragged gutter snipe so oft harvested by the common obscenity, through those vituperative little beggars with hearts too corrupt as dropped bananas brown. That these chosen youngsters would turn was not merely unthinkable, but something of a roundhouse to the temporal bones of the upper indifference's high chamber of soft-skilled prophets. His wisdom savage brown prune further with a recount of his many lessons to would-be successors, lessons to advance humanity's elucidation and prosperity, an outcome this bleak trail now painfully obviated. There were a few puzzles the learned could not suspend and dissect in the recondite manifold beneath his extremely expensive pointy hat, daring to pitch his cherished pupils in which the foul melange of history's rogues, the heretofore abstract scourge that built up civilizations with ungodly magic that and tore them down with joyful malice, would prove an intellectual trespass to make his calcium-deficient bones quake. And more daring yet was the only question that now mattered. Could a bunch of bearded, scraggly old men in preposterous outfits hunt them down? He didn't have an answer. Only a simple observation to be so blunt and uncharacteristically jejune for the lauded sage. It was breathtaking in its self-evidency. We're gonna need more wands. Wow. Think of something better.
Nice. This wizard story seems really involved and kind of confusing. You'll have to save your place and dig into it later. And then maybe ask Rose what the hell the deal with it is. Go get a bookmark. You return to your room in search of a bookmark. Oh hey, finally used for that pointless juice-stained beta that will never serve any purpose past or future. You drop it on the John in case you're looking for some reading material later. Check on Rose. Pastor. Whoa, why are you burning your wizard fanfiction?
I'm not. This book contains a genetic code.
Oh, okay, then why are you burning that?
The gods from the furthest ring asked me to.
Is that some dumb wizard thing you just made up, or something to do with tentacle monsters? I can't keep track of what you like anymore.
How did you know I wrote a story about wizards anyway?
John told me. He was all snooping around your room while you were asleep, and I was like, no, man, don't. It's so not cool. And he was like, haha, dude, check it. This is bowl full of wizard slash. And I was like, I don't even know what to... I don't even want to know. This is such a crazy violation of privacy.
This story sounds suspicious.
You want me to chew him out about it? I will, because that was so outrageous. I don't know where he got off being like that.
No, I don't actually mind. Too bad I missed him.
I thought you hated wizards. What's the deal with that?
I like wizards. What I don't like is my mother's obsession with feigning interest in them to antagonize me.
Oh man, that's so messed up that you think that. She probably digs wizards for real, and just like you, and you're blowing shit out of proportion like pretty much always. You and she could have probably been chatting up how awesome wizards were this whole time, but no. You're probably burning your nutjob meow book to spite her too, aren't you?
No, I told you. It's one of the gene sequences locked in my subconscious. The gods say it's critical to destroy it.
Oh yeah, I thought that was a joke. When did they say that?
When I was asleep.
You mean we were dancing and stuff in our dreams?
Yes. When I flew to your tower, I heard them. They're far above, in the dark sky.
I've never seen or heard these things in my dreams.
Aren't you often distracted by music and puppets?
Yeah.
Have you ever looked into the sky without your shades?
No, what a ridiculous question.
Maybe you should try it sometime. You're the Prince of the Moon. I'm sure they've been meeting a Seiko royal audience. What do all these dots mean?
No. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll do that. I got some sky monsters to boss me around. Sounds cool. Also, Pester. So really, why are you burning that?
I just explained this to the other Dave. Do I have to explain everything to you twice now?
No, I know. I'm using Dave's spare computer. I saw the whole conversation through his Pester Chum account.
Oh, I see. So instead of having to double explain, I merely have to put up with being double spied upon. What a relief.
I just mean, you didn't burn that book in the future. That book was completely pointless.
I know, but now it's not. You appeared to make it relevant by traveling to the past.
Does that mean the sleeping thing worked? You remember the future?
I remember some things.
Okay, cool. So why is the cat code so terrible now?
I don't know. But the gods were pretty emphatic about it.
Well, okay, I guess it's done, but why are you so sure they're right?
Have you ever known them to be wrong?
I guess not, but they sort of freak me out. I mean, listening to gross space mutants all day is my idea of an awesome time, especially the ones that sing. Oh, God.
Is that why you always kept the music turned up?
No, I flip out to ill jams because they kick ass, obviously.
I guess we'll chalk up another riddle up in the solved column.
Yeah, case the fuck closed. Are you talking to future me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm out of the loop again. Between you taking orders from Dream Beast and Birdwing me with, like, future secrets, I'm doing some sort of spectacular fucking jackknife off the loop and getting a wink and a nod from Barack Obama. I'm coming upstairs.
Okay. Oh, wait, also 7.
I'm gonna go for however long everybody is available.
Oh, okay. Is there, like, can you tell me, are we at, like, a stopping point at any point?
We have... What page are we on now? 1859. So the end of Act 4 is 1941, if you wanted to get to that.
Are you guys down for that, or?
I'm down for it.
Yeah, we can do that, I think.
It's like 80 pages.
Yeah.
I can't math.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, it is a lot of pages, you're right.
Chill with Dave Sprite. Are you good, Check? I heard you, like, very quietly.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm grooving, D.
All right, let me talk to myself. So it's pretty funny how I made a copy of Rose's evil book right before she burned it and how she doesn't know about it. I know, it's crazy what kind of foresight this guy has. I'm telling you, coincidences like that are unreal. They don't even happen most of the time. The best thing about how I did it, that is how it in no way will ever come back to bite us in the ass, ever. Dude, our shit is safe. So safe. Gonna sleep pretty sound tonight with big fucking payload of safety you just got dropped on us. Gonna be all hugging my pillow and shit, grinning like some goddamn bear full of honey. Safer than some Flintstone vitamins in a bottle. Keep twisting, Junior. All you get is clicks. Asshole thinks it's candy. Doesn't even know he just stepped on a security rake and got a face full of fucking safety. Yeah, anyway, I guess I'll go back down and burn that book. Alright. Go back in time and stop the thief. It looks like you already tried that. Whoever took those books was a pretty cold-blooded dude. You figure you're cool-lit on the time travel for a while. Don't want to see the Dave corpses start to pile up, especially if one of them winds up being you. Throw yourself out the window. You ditch the body before Jade sees it. That would probably freak her out.
Press a button on the control panel.
You push one of the nearby buttons. It activates the upper right monitor. The view is locked onto a particular location on Earth at a particular date and time. Whoever was in the lab appears to have recently calibrated this device.
Examine monitor.
The monitor displays a town on the west coast of the United States. It appears to be your old neighborhood, but there is a factory there you don't recognize. The date is December 1st, 1995, a few months before you were born.
Human.
An old woman is escorted by her son on a lovely day. A target has been locked over the gentleman's mother. A meteor overhead looms unnoticed. They witness the destruction of the facility, collateral damage to a corporation owned by a renowned billionaire explorer. A mystery begins.
Press blue button.
You create a paradox ghost imprint of the woman you recognize to be your grandmother. The ghost sludge is sucked into a glass tube.
Switch 4.
You switch to a monitor displaying a view of a remote island in the Pacific on December 3rd, 1995.
Human.
A renowned billionaire explorer approaches on his yacht. An old factory lost 2 days prior, but a new shipmate gained. Together they settle the island and plunder its secrets. A meteor overhead streaks unnoticed, headed toward an unseasonably warm city in the central United States.
Press blue button.
You create a paradox ghost imprint of the man you spotted in the woods with your book. The ghost sludge is collected.
Switch 3.
You switch to a view of an unseasonably warm city in the central United States on December 4th, 1995.
Human.
An outrageously awesome dude stands before a crater where his favorite record shop stood 1 day prior. He is prepared for the occasion with a small pair of outrageously awesome shades. A meteor overhead races unnoticed, headed to a lake near a laboratory on the east coast of the United States. No aquatic life would survive.
Press blue button.
You create a paradox ghost imprint of the outrageously awesome dude. The sludge is allocated to one of another pair of tubes.
Switch 2.
You switch again to a view of your neighborhood, April 13th, 1996. It is the day of your birth. There is a more real estate you do not recognize near the recently devastated baked goods facility. It is a shopping mall you have never seen before.
Human.
A professional lady and a new mother has traveled from the opposite coast at the behest of a famous and wealthy scientist to study one of the numerous recent celestial anomalies while he's on expedition. She notices a meteor overhead, on collision course with a quaint family joke shop. A distinguished gentleman notices the lady and comes outside to greet her, oblivious to the threat above. The gentleman's mother remains inside, busying herself with a tall bookshelf, a ladder, and a rather hefty unabridged joke book. An old mother lost today, but a new son gained. The gentleman discovers a clue. A powerful nose detects perfume. The lady has fled. The mystery deepens. But the monitor has not lost track of the lady.
Press blue button.
You create a Paradox Ghost imprint of the professional lady. The sludge fills the final tube. Once all the tubes are filled, an automated sequence begins to execute. 4 young Paradox clones are created.
There's one more button to press.
Ectobiology sure does involve a lot of button pushing. At least it does when you're a junior ectobiologist. Your loyal assistant, Dr. Meowgan, is all over this one. One pair of tubes empties the sludge into the chamber below, and the other pair does as well. Another sequence is activated.
Scale ectoladder.
You storm up your ectoladder to claim the coveted, if difficult to pronounce wrong, Ectobiola babysitter. Your ladder is absolutely hemorrhaging the Brune dollars, just what your Pork Hollow's fat ass needs. You surpass 1 million boon dollars and trade them all in for a single whopping boon buck. This is, of course, going directly into the college fund for these youngsters. Sure as heavy, into the hollow it goes. The hollow is no more.
Oh.
Navigating the veil nearby. An old man has much to do before he returns to Earth, dies, gets stuffed by his adopted yet biological daughter/granddaughter, and stuck in front of a fireplace. Taking priority at the moment is shipping 2 passengers long overdue for a reunion. The wallet modus.
Damn.
I think that's check. It's check.
Oh, Troll John. See, this is a case in point.
What point?
The point I was just making about the ultimate riddle. You blithering, fuliscent shithole. Okay, that's your cue to laugh at me some more, I guess. Because you seem to really get off whenever I flame you. Humans are deranged.
Oh man, I must be getting closer to the conversations where you're trolling me harder. This is pretty exciting. I can't wait to see what you got up your sleeve.
You see what I mean? Fuck you about that!
Anyway, you weren't making a point about the ultimate riddle, dude.
Yes, I was! And now I'm losing my train of thought, dipshit!
Nope, we never talked about it. Yet.
Never talked about it yet. Sorry, I looked away for like half a second. I lost where I was at. Okay.
Oh, hell! That's right! Damn it! I guess this is going to be confusing!
Oh, you're just starting to figure that out now?
See, I kind of painted myself into a corner. I started trolling you at the end just before the rift, and then jumped back a little. And now I guess I've become railroaded into working backwards here. Unless I want to do this sort of dumb jackass hopping around like the others.
Oh my god, I know. You've already told me like 1,000,000 times.
I have? Wow, I can't wait for all of these amazing conversations to take place. It's gonna be like that human vacation with the giant red, chimney asshole up in there. You know, the one with a bunch of moany nook suckers singing at the little pine tree, I think.
Man, I've got to say, I'm a little disappointed by this masterful trolling you were bragging about.
I was bragging? Why would I bother with that sort of pedantic human horseshit? Maybe you should consider what I was bragging to get your hopes up in the future, only to let you down, and thus troll you masterfully in that aspect, that respect.
Maybe, but that would be pretty weak too.
Your brittle, human, calcium-based skull is what is weak. And if you and I were in the proximity of a blunt instrument, I wouldn't have much trouble proving it.
Whatever. So, what was the case in point you were making anyway?
I was scrolling back and noticed you were in the Veil.
Whoa, I am?
Yeah, dum-dum! You're tumbling around on a big goddamn meteor! And you just created a younger version of yourselves and your guardians. Probably by mucking around with that thing like a doofus.
Wait, these are baby versions of us?
So clueless! What did you think you were doing there anyway?
Well, I saw footage of my Nana and some other people who I'm pretty sure were just like Jade's grandpa and Rose's mom and stuff from a long time ago. And then there were all these little guys scurrying around. So they're all like cloned copies of us?
No, they're literally you and your guardians, Paradox clones.
Huh? What do you mean they are literally us? Do they go back in time?
Yeah, obviously. Great guess, brain hero. But technically, they aren't even sent back in time because, with respect to the medium, your universe timeline is meaningless. Serious. Why would it give a crap about Earth's past or future or whatever? From its perspective, it's just a bunch of points to choose from. Just like your chronology is from our perspective. But I guess that's a bunch of semantics. With respect to your personal chronology, yeah, they go back in time. A paradox clone is by definition a correctly cloned duplicate that will inevitably go back in time and become the original target that was cloned. If it is malformed clone, it's just a meaningless mutant that has no bearing on the stable loop continuum. I don't see any tentacles or extra eyeballs or warped bone bulges, so those gross little things they are all you guys. Waiting to go to Earth and grow up and become the insipid bunch of grup-fisted douchebags you all are now. And this was the point I was trying to make about the ultimate riddle.
What is the riddle anyway? Maybe I can guess. I'm good at riddles.
Think again, ignoramus. It's not even that great, or even much of a riddle at all. In the course of your adventure, you would have encountered all these fragments of like weird poems and shit, and find them along your quest with clues and stuff buried in them to help you solve puzzles, and move huge stone columns and make staircases appear and lots of nonsense like that. And it's all masked in their flowery, sort of frothy, poetic jackassery that nobody really cares about. And I sure as hell don't care about spoiling it for you. But what all those lofty symbolic allusions boil down to is the grander statement about what you see happening here. That was where that you were always the key to seeding your own existence through this game. And any hope that it could have played out differently, or that you could have avoided this whole mess, was always just a ruse.
A distraction, perhaps?
What?
Never mind.
Because if it didn't go down this way, then how were you ever born? Get it? Which is especially pathetic since Paradox Space apparently went to all this trouble to make you just to have you fail and die. Really, there's nothing more tragic than these null sessions full of kids entering the game and fulfilling some cosmic destiny shit just to get wiped out and leave behind an empty, pointless inceptosphere for all eternity. Actually, it's sort of hilarious. Or it would be if it didn't affect me personally. But anyway, there's a lot more to this riddle than just that, like what we were just talking about last time we talked. But that's a sort of the gist of the themes it deals with.
Okay, well, if I run into some salamanders who tell me all about this riddle and get really excited about it, I will try to act surprised. So this is the same kind of thing you went through? With like being your own paradox clones and creating your own parents and stuff?
Yeah!
How did that even work with 12 of you?
It was really fucking complicated, and I'm not going to get into it. Our family structures are always way more complicated than yours without even getting spooky time slime involved. Basically, we have nothing in common whatsoever. Except maybe this. I was the guy in your position, to make all these clones, and frankly, it all kind of freaked me the hell out.
Huh. Yeah, I guess now that you mention it, I'm finding it all a little strange.
Oh, only just now? Fuck, you are fast. I hope you got the mad boombox to pay off those speeding tickets.
No, I mean the ghost stuff and paradoxes are one thing, of course. It's something else. It's just, this is really weird.
What's so weird about it?
Well, normally humans hatch from like these slimy pods, then we wriggle out as a little pink larva.
Oh, really? Huh. Maybe we have more in common than I thought. Maybe those really are mutant clones and they aren't going back to seed your planet?
Sure?
Hell, I'm confused now. Not that I give a shit about you and your pointless, awful lives.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you just get back to me in a few minutes? I mean, like a few minutes of my time, not yours. All these little pink monkeys are getting out of line and I have to tend to them. If you message me in a couple of minutes, we can continue conversing in a sane, linear fashion for a change.
Okay.
And then after that, you can keep going backwards and then make fun of me riding my little rocket. You can tell me I look like a silly little paradox clone fresh out of my slime tube, and this is just all a big nursery time recess jamboree. That would burn me good.
Okay, that is pretty good, but I can't use it because you said it. And then later, i.e. right now, you would get the satisfaction of knowing you were the one who came up with that burn. See, you are dealing with a pro. You can't out-troll me, so just forget about it and stop trying.
Tend to little pink monkeys.
They're scrambling all over the place. They appear to be preoccupied by some of the objects littered around the lab. At least it's keeping them busy.
Get trolled by CG again.
Child with guns.
Okay, it's a few minutes later. Look how sane and linear we are being.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now fuck you and goodbye.
Wait.
What?
I was just looking at all these rascals and I was wondering, how do they go back in time and become us and stuff? Does it have something to do with the reckoning?
How do you know about that?
You told me. We had this great dare going to see who could be the least helpful and informative. And you were totally lost, dude. You were hella helpful.
I was obviously just spiting your stupid, pointless human dare. What is a dare anyway? It's nothing. Someone says to do a thing and then, oh, laugh, laugh, you lose if you don't do it. That isn't anything that deserves a word. You don't even have a word for dare in your language. In our language, sorry. The closest approximation would be worthless fucking bullshit waste of time for silly little children.
Oh, wow. Is that the title of a movie too?
Yes! It's the title of every dumb movie you ever liked.
That isn't even true and doesn't make sense.
Anyway, how could we have made a dare if I'm moving backwards on your timeline? You would dare me to do something, then I would do it next time, but then you wouldn't even remember that dare because you didn't make it yet. And that's what isn't true and doesn't make sense, you damp bag of puke. There we go, puke. Got it.
Well, yeah, the dare never happened. I was joking around and made that up to give you a hard time.
You have sounding stupid down to such a science. Where is your lab coat and test tubes, Dr. Brain Professor?
I am wearing a lab coat. Sort of.
You look like an elf.
That's bullshit.
You look like you should be blown into a funny little shell and limbering up for a silly cookie dance.
Do you even have elves?
Yeah! Let's compare which fantasy creatures that don't exist we both do or don't have. What a great fucking idea, John.
What?
You asked me about the reckoning, so why don't we talk about that instead of all these, pretty much terrible things?
Okay.
Yeah, So when the reckoning starts happening, all these paradox clones get shipped off to meteors, flung through sky and defense portals, and sent back to Earth. End of story, I guess. Bye.
Wait, so that makes sense. That means we're all sort of like Superman?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool.
You all trace the mythological footsteps of your beloved human Superman, who's really just a muscular Caucasian alien. It's hilarious how humans worship him as a pinnacle of human heroism and virtue, but he isn't even a human. Actually, it's incredibly pathetic. But also, in a way, kind of admirable, because it means deep down we all must realize who your daddy is. We are bitches.
Yeah, Superman is pretty cool, I guess. Did you know Nicolas Cage was almost going to play Superman one time?
Oh, my throbbing phlegm lobe. Who gives a barfic fuck about that? John Egbert, you have assassinated my patience. Adios, loser.
Wait! Get back to me in a couple of minutes, okay?
Fine. Fuck!
Oh, Shred. You are ripping up so many hellacious shreds. This fierce shitty biznasty is getting so deliriously rude brazen it... Okay, you lost the handle on that sentence. Oh my god, is that what you think it is? This thing is so completely illegal. How could this atrocity be floating out here unnoticed all this time? You are going to throw whoever is responsible into the slammer. You always call jail the slammer when you are extra angry at crimes. Go in. There is a large elevator platform ahead. Go down. Below there is a dark cavernous room. Near the platform is a time capsule. It has deployed a seed and waits for something to be deposited and for the clock to be set. It is all harmless though, still no sign of any perpetrators. Search premises. Deeper into the darkness of the room, there is some complicated lab equipment. Again, nothing particularly unusual for this jurisdiction. Examine equipment. There is a large monitor. Displayed on it is a small human girl in a fancy house. The date is April 21st, 1910. 8 days prior, the orphan girl was taken in by an aristocratic southern colonel and legendary humorist. He recovered the young lady from a crater where a bakery once stood, operated by the man's wife, a notable baked goods baroness. There is an explosion in the colonel's backyard. Land snakes alive! We are cooking with petrol now! The colonel and his new granddaughter investigate. The impact site is where a doghouse stood moments ago. It was the magnificent abode of the man's beloved pet, Haley. He takes a belt from the old julep flask. He'd sooner perish himself than lose that dear animal. People would think reports of the man's death were greatly exaggerated, but they weren't. This is exactly why babies should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols.
Good to know.
An old colonel lost, but a new brother gained. Aha! There's Haley. The youngsters adore their new guardian. Good dog, best friend. The young boy has difficulty pronouncing the name, though. Sounds more like Harley when he says it.
Okay.
Fast forward. 13 years later, the boy develops a taste for adventure. He and his guardian bid farewell. His sister is sad. She will be left all alone with the wicked pastry baroness. She can handle it, he tells her. He believes in her. This all seems pointless to you, and immaterial to the crime that has been committed, though you do find it odd that the purifier target has been fixed over that especially stupid-looking animal. You hear the elevator platform. Someone is coming. It is a high-ranking agent from your kingdom. Could he be the man behind this crime? Could his intent be munitions? You know the agent to be far too dangerous to take into custody. You hide behind some equipment and observe. He appears to be holding some notebooks, also what appears to be a pair of juice-stained envelopes. Only one of the books is useful to him. The envelopes are useless, and he couldn't make it through more than a paragraph of the other book. Some weird thing about wizards. He discards them. The spare notebook lands on the floor. The envelopes land in the seed. The time capsule stores the seed, and on account of some default setting, is programmed to bloom several 100 million years from now. The capsule then readies a new seed. The agent approaches another vice near the large monitor.
Get trolled by CG insane in linear manner.
Okay, I got back to you. Are you happy?
Sure, I guess.
You don't even know it yet, but you are about to start passing out bunnies like they're a cheap cigars. It's going to be an embarrassing display.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly, numbskull. Let's just have our chat. Then it can naturally occur to you to be an idiot in your due course of time.
Okay. I was sort of mulling it over while looking at all these babies with guns and sitting on ponies and things, and how the reckoning takes them back, and how you said our reckoning starts sooner.
Yeah.
Are you sure it has to start so soon? Can't we delay it?
It starts in a few minutes, stupid. See that countdown clock over there? You aren't delaying anything.
Oh, dang. I guess I better get off this meteor then.
Well, I mean, it doesn't happen all at once. First, some smaller meteors go, then big ones, spread out over like 24 hours or so. It's supposed to be like, go time when it starts. Like it's time to hurry up and stop fucking around and kill the bus. Get it? The rock you're on doesn't blast off right away. Too bad, because it would have spared you from making a fool of yourself in a couple of minutes. And more importantly, spared me from having to watch.
Okay, well, you keep saying how doomed we are and how all this bad stuff happens sooner, but you never say why. What happens in our game that's different from yours that makes things go so badly?
Jack Noir.
Who is Jack Noir?
An agent of Durst, who flipped out and rose to power. He killed your Black Queen and King, and now he's in charge.
So you didn't have him in your game?
No, we did, but he was harmless. Actually, he was an ally, sorta. He settled a grudge against the Queen by helping us dethrone and exile her. And then he wound up exiled himself. And sort of kept helping us through a command terminal on our old planet. He's kind of a huge asshole, though. But because he took the Queen out of the picture, when we got to Skya, we only had the Monarch to deal with instead of 2. Of course, it was a nasty giant 12 times prototype Black King that took forever to kill, just barely in time before the biggest meteor came, but still.
I see. So after he got exiled and all that, he came here into our game and caused all this trouble?
No, God. Egbert, you are thicker than the hideous joke book you waddle around with. Try to think more abstractly. Think about video games. What's an Earth game you like to play? Name one.
Crash Bandicoot?
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I have a feeling it's a really lame example, but that's fine. It's not the point. So let's say you play your Bandicoot and I play my Bandicoot. They are essentially the same Bandicoot, same appearance and design and behaviors, but they are still completely separate Bandicoots on separate screens. So we both have our own as Bandicoot to ourselves, the same but different. Our Jacks are the same but different too. Same guy, different circumstances and outcomes. Our Jack trumped the Queen, but got no further. Your Jack got the best of both of them, and is now something higher than a Queen or a King.
Like an ace?
Sure, okay.
Okay, I think I get it. But how did he do that? What was different about what we did versus what you did?
Frankly, I have no idea what the original thing that tipped the scale was. It is under investigation, but it doesn't really matter. The worst is yet to come. For you.
Oh no, what's the worst thing?
I already told you.
Damn it. Oh hey, sorry, hold on. This little lady is bugging me about something.
Yeah. You might as well get it over with and give her the lousy rabbit already.
Oh man, I just had the best idea. This is so perfect. A blonde mother and daughter together. This is totally perfect.
Perfect for what? Flexing your formidable mental handicap like a fucking heavy weight for the next several minutes? Oh wait, let me check. The answer is yes.
It is like that scene in Con Air. I will give her the bunny like I'm Nick Cage fresh out of the slammer.
Fuck!
I wish I had a filthy wife beater on.
Just... Ah!
Reunite with your loving wife and daughter.
Oh boy. I don't think we need to audio jungle this.
Audio
No,
jungle.
you don't.
No, we don't have to. We don't have to.
Audio
I
jungle.
wanted to cover this with Pinata when this came up.
Get through one night without you. If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh,
God.
I need you and my arms need you to hold.
No. Take it.
Oh my god.
So done.
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't do it.
Chaos dance?
God! End it! Please!
Oh hell yeah. Let's go, Casey.
Oh, God!
You got that Telecaster twang. Swinging into my soul.
Oh, that was beautiful. Wow. We've made it. We've made it to the end of Act 4.
Almost.
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 Wait, what?
Almost.
Yeah,
Go
click
to the next
one
page.
more.
Oh,
It'll be a few more.
okay.
Get trolled by GC.
Dave, what's it smell like?
What?
Your blood.
Fuck off.
Dave, give it a little taste for me. Tell me what human blood tastes like. I've been so curious.
You're the annoying blind one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Dave told me about you.
God, too many Daves. It's like this big asshole and cool guy party, but someone forgot to invite all the cool guys.
Man, I'm telling you, burns like that are unreal. Where do you even get a burn that's that sick?
I bet you can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day and fall down all these burns.
No, you messed that up.
Dave, is this you?
Did you try and draw shades on his face and miss? What is even the point? He's already wearing shades.
It's so perfect. That is so you.
This is moronic.
Dave, tell me what your blood smells like, or I'll make another one, and I know these hurt your feelings.
I don't know what it smells like or tastes like, but I sure as hell know what it looks like. Like a fucking symphony on my retinas. Shit is beautiful like a little vermilion picnic on my hands. Every day I open my eyes, I find poetry in even the simplest of things. Just like one of those little joys in life you take for granted, you know? This miraculous gift of vision.
Dave, check it out. I figured it out. This has got to be you.
I could give myself a hernia trying to be as big as a douche as that guy. I could try, but it would wind up like a motorcycle stunt gone horribly wrong. My broken body would flop and tumble around like a rag doll.
God, I can't breathe.
And yet, as much as that guy's like the tooliest dude I could ever hope to meet, and he and I would still get along famously, because we both can see. Just him and me having a sea party like a couple of eagle-eyed bros peeping shit up into the wee hours.
Dave, can I come to your sea party?
Well, I guess, but you have to be careful not to stumble around bumping into all the gorgeous masterpieces hanging around everywhere. God, so beautiful to look at with my perfect eyesight.
Can I lick the paintings?
Yeah, that's fine.
Get trolled by AT.
Hey, hi, it's your robot nearby. Where can you type because you're asleep?
Oh, yes, it appears so.
Okay, in that case, are you having a pleasant nap?
I guess. I've been pretty busy here. I've had to stay asleep for a long time because John is supposed to wake up soon. But he just won't wake up. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be the one to wake him up, but I don't know what to do. Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was looking to see if I could see him be awake in the future, but I can't see him in his dreams or anything.
Oh, well, thanks for trying anyway.
But you will wake up soon, it looks like. So maybe this means you have success?
I hope so. What am I doing when I wake up?
Oh goodness, there's so much going on here, and there is a lot of trouble that you're in.
Oh no.
But what it comes down to is that you don't have much time anyway. This is your last day before you make the rift, and then I can't see what happens after that anymore. Which is okay with me, because to be honest, seeing your whole big confusing future and past is kind of overwhelming.
Yes, I know what you mean.
So complicated. I don't even know what I should be accomplishing. I think using these gadgets and things and my timeline advantages to play pranks on you.
That sounds like it would be fun. But you guys never even played pranks on me. You were always just kind of mean.
Sorry. I think the other thing about trolling is if you use it to troll people, I think you're just likely to get trolled yourself. Maybe even more badly. Which I think is going to happen here, just between you and me.
Well, I know I haven't trolled you guys. Or not yet.
No, but you sort of are. My friend is going crazy. He wants to talk to you. He's left you a message a long time ago on your timeline to talk to him when your robot blows up.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Does it really blow up, or was that just another trick?
I don't know. I can't see it blown up in your future. Not on screen, I mean. There's a lot of explosions all the time anyway. Too many explosions.
You could ask me in the future.
Okay, I'll ask. Okay. You said yes. Hold on. You said yes. It did blow up. Hold on, where was I at? Crap. Okay, I'll ask. Okay, you said yes, it did blow up, and you talked to him, and then you said he was actually a pretty nice guy, which I thought was weird.
Is he not a nice guy?
Not really.
Well, maybe he's just been through some tough times. Maybe we should give him the benefit of the doubt? For whatever it's worth, I think you're a pretty nice guy too.
Okay, thank you.
Also, you seem to be the only one who ever thinks to talk to me when I'm asleep. Why is that?
Oh, I guess that it makes sense because you have a robot to let you say things that happens on Prospect. And I'm curious because the only time I ever had fun playing this game was when I was asleep. but now all your dream selves are dead.
Oh no, dream cells can die?
Yeah.
I never knew that, or even thought about it. I guess that makes sense though.
Yeah. So enjoy your nap while it lasts. Bye.
Aw.
Precious.
So cute.
Get trolled by GA.
Hello again. Are we friends yet at this point in time? I would speculate that if we are not by now, then it is probably not to be.
Pardon?
Furthermore, which Rose have you chosen to be this time? The stupid Rose or the smart Rose?
I'm a little busy.
It sounds like you are attempting to be the smart Rose this time. Please take note of the subtle scorn underlying the selection of the word attempting. Smart Rose should get a kick out of that. Smart Rose is all about subtle scorn, isn't she?
That sounds about right.
Whereas Dumb Rose doesn't capitalize letters even when discussing the proper names of human monsters in Earth cinema. I think you should establish a greater commitment to a single role-playing scenario.
Honestly, I was looking forward to playing along and reading your Dumb Rose script for our next conversation, but it turns out there was a perfectly logical explanation for it all. Imagine my disappointment. While I imagine yours once you finally catch on.
I suddenly don't understand anything. What are you talking about?
I'd love to explain in detail and cause some sort of time paradox, but you see, and this revelation may be startling as any, I'm a little busy.
I believe I understand. It was I who did something to provoke your scorn in a previous conversation, one which I have not had yet.
Yes, that is definitely a conclusion you have just now drawn. The only thing left to do is to write out the next several conversations while you maintain that understanding. And while I maintain that chilly facade you have grown to enjoy from Smart Rose, which shouldn't be too difficult because, have I mentioned? I'm busy. Goodbye.
Fine.
Keep getting trolled by GC.
Dave, I finally got it.
Oh, hell.
I finally figured it out. Once and for all, this is you.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
That? Okay, that's pretty amazing.
Oh god, it is so perfect. Just a cool dude and his bro right there, adventuring through time and playing pinball in bro heaven together. Tell me that isn't so fucking perfect.
Hey, speaking of which, where is my bro anyway? Haven't seen him at all since I got here. Days probably doesn't know. You can see everything that goes on, right? Or like smell it or whatever. How does that even work? How do you use a computer and know what's going on? It doesn't make sense. My face doesn't make sense.
Dave, your face doesn't make... Damn it. But actually, your face does make sense to my nose and my tongue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dave, that you'll never experience the sensory bouquet that I enjoy every day. That I ensconce myself like a warm and comfy bathrobe made of flavor and melody.
Oh, okay. So the dumbest and most far-fetched explanation imaginable. Okay, got it.
Anyway, I don't know where your bro is. As far as I can tell, you never see him again between now and the rift. Too bad he won't be around to bail you out again like he did when you entered.
Man, don't remind me about that. That's so embarrassing.
It's okay. I won't tell John about it. I know that's what you're worried about.
Okay, cool.
But look, you don't need to be upset about not having your bro to lean on anymore.
Who's upset? About time the dude gave me a little space.
Blah. Okay, whatever you say, but that's not the point. The point is, I will help you instead, Dave. Is that cool?
I guess.
I know everything that's going to happen to you. I can tell you before it happens, so you can be ready, and not have to go back in time and get killed all the time, and stand on the toilet looking at your own blood for 10 minutes.
Alright, so what's next?
First, you go through the gate, and when you go through, you will go to another place in your wild cherry lava land, and you will quickly meet some friendly crocodiles. They will try to eat you, but that is just their way of being friendly. You shouldn't be scared.
Why would I be scared?
Dave, please. You're crying like a little boy. It's happening right here in front of my nose. Your tears taste delicious. Kind of like something you would know about. A troll delicacy called cotton candy.
We have cotton candy, dump ass.
Ah.
Descend! Yeah, Squiddles!
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh God.
That was the end of Act 4.
Oh my god. Wait, dude, the animation is so good.
Right? So cool.
So good.
I still watch this animation like every year. I love this animation so much.
Same.
This is also day 413 of the comic.
Oh, wow. We did it, guys. I thought we all did.
Yay!
It was so good to have the whole gang here.
Yeah.
Yeah.